Hey folks, welcome to Earth's Mightiest Mondays, and today we are reviewing some Avengers comics, which is what we do every Monday. So thank you for being here. Looking forward to talking about these. I'm going to tell you everything that's coming up tomorrow night, Tuesday Night Terrorvision, hosted by Wrestling with Horror, co-hosted by myself and Killer Pizza Videos, is The Burbs. I haven't seen this movie since it came out, so it's been like, I don't know, whatever, 35 years or something. And I never owned it, but my friend gave it to me on Blu-ray, and it totally sucks. I hated it. So it's going to be an interesting stream tomorrow because I think my co-hosts love this movie, and it's awful. So I'm kind of looking forward to tomorrow night. There might be some punches thrown, but Wednesday is G.I. Joe, and hell yeah, everyone's loving this comic. Is that kid going to pull the trigger on Cobra Commander? Well, tune in on Wednesday to find out. You're going to trust me. You're going to want to be there Wednesday, man. That's a great issue. Issue 33 is awesome. Fantastic Fridays every Friday. We're definitely going to do Friday. I know like Sean's been on and off, so we're going to do Friday regardless because we just got to move on with it. I read this now like 2 weeks ago, so I've literally forgotten everything about it. So I'm not going to remember anything. We're going to have to read it together online on Friday. So make sure you're there for that. And 1 week from today, we're back for more Avengers. It's going to be a Spider-Man annual and 227, 228. So it'll be 3 comics. It will be 3. Tonight's 4 comics. Next week will be 3 because it's an annual. So there's that. A big shout out to our super friends. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. As you guys show up in the chat, I will call out your names. If you are a super friend, there is the Super Friends G Drive, which gives you access to a lot of cool comics. So right now, Iron Man is on there. And G.I. Joe is on there, so check it out. We always thank our friend Clobber in Times, who passed away just like 2 years ago, a few days back. So we always thank him. He would definitely be here if he could, so we miss him. We put a CT in the chat to honor his memory. All right, so let's bring in our buddy Steve from Comics Asylum.
You ever play roulette? Always bet on black.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on? I just while we were talking, I did get a text from Sean. So hold on a second. Hey man, I hate coming on your streams and the audience is trust. Oh shit, I shouldn't be reading that out loud. No, he says, yeah, he's sorry he can't make it, but he thinks he's good for the rest of the week.
Okay, cool.
So he should be he should be okay. Whoops, shouldn't have been reading that out loud. All right, so Classic Comics I think is joining us tonight. Awesome. Hold on a second. He might be running slightly late, so we'll give him a minute or two before we go on. Let's say hello to everybody. Phil was here first with a CT. Thank you. If I can't make the stream tonight, just popped in to give thank you. I appreciate that. Joe Dog, our good friend who's been here every time for us, man. Thanks, Joe Dog. You're a cool guy. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not. And Rogues is here. Thank you with the CT. I appreciate that. Clean up your room. Oh, it's a horror. I put this poster to hide it. I'm trying to get rid of. So you guys all know I have about 4,000 DVDs or Blu-rays, whatever. I'm trying to get rid of 1,000. So I got 2 file boxes full of stuff that's going. It's all most of it's DVDs and generic stuff. So it's literally just generic movies that like I have like Wedding Singer and like I don't need to own that. Like it's like generic stuff. I could easily find that on the high seas if I need to watch it again. We're at a point in time when I was looking at my collection. I was like, I can't watch if I quit my job, quit live streaming, and quit reading comics and started right now with letter A. I can't watch everything I own. So why do I have it there? Like the other day, I was like, oh, what am I going to watch tonight? Maybe I'll watch this. And I ended up watching Highlander Part 1. so it's like, which I've seen 100 times. So I thought maybe I'll watch a new movie. And then I just watched Highlander. So what was the point? So again, why am I hanging on to all of these? You get $1 a piece. I take them to a show. I'll get $1 a piece, and that'll be, and someone will take a movie home and be like, oh, I'm excited to have that. So Bat Boy is back. Thank you. And always bet on black. Yes, I agree with that. Hey, Al Davis, our super friend. So Rogues is a super friend. Al Davis is a super friend. Any other super friends in the chat? I think we got everybody. Yes. So Steve and I both sold at the Gotham market on this past weekend. We didn't get tables next to each other, but I didn't know. I got there super early, so I got my pick of the table. I knew it was going to be hot. So I told the owner, I was like, put me in front of the door to get the breeze. He's like, but then you'll be at the end. I was like, I'll be that. And I made the right decision because it was
call, bro.
And I already messaged him saying, I need the same spot. So he's already put me down for the same spot next time. I can't take the heat. I need to get out of the kitchen because I cannot take the heat. I hate it.
Yeah, it was so hot that at one point, and I was running on fumes anyway.
Yeah,
because work went late and it was a short turnaround. And I was talking to a customer and I just started to kind of like drift as I was talking.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, I think I'm dehydrated or something.
Yeah.
Because like people were sweating just standing up. It was warm.
Yeah, I know.
But it was a great event though. It was fun.
Yeah, so I saw this. It's been 3 years or not 3 years. It's been 3 shows. The last 2 I've sold at, and I'll sell at the next one. And I'm like fire sale guy. So like the guy next to me hardly sold anything.
Yeah.
And because he brought prints, he brought like signed prints like Jim Lee and so I was like, dude, like who's coming here with this? The guy on this side of me had some of the most kick-ass figures. He had those Golden Axe limited edition like Death Adder, and so it's like it's like each figure was like 200, 250. This is a free event, guys. I was like,
that's not that market.
That's not the market. And I did say this. I know you're selling your Atrium book and your graphic novel version of that, but even your comic book version, like the comic version versus the graphic novel collected trade or whatever, they look very professional. They look like real comics. That's not an insult to others, because I was walking around with other people who were bringing their comics, and you could you could see I want to say a fake comic. It's not fake.
I know what you mean. You know
what I'm saying, right? You look at like, I can tell you actually can't tell that your comic isn't like Image or something. Like you might be, is this an Image comic or something? Like it looks like real, maybe that's the real word. Professional. It looks like a professional comic.
You know what? I really appreciate the kind words. I will say that's what we strove for.
I know.
From the beginning. And so we wanted it to look that when it's on the shelf, like if it ever got to, and Carlos, thank you, and Red Nails and Captain Quebec, the stores, I think Wayside has it as well too. When you put it on the shelf, it should look like it belongs.
Yeah, it does.
With anything else that's out there. So we were kind of striving for, even though it's an indie book, you want it to be in the indie of like Image indie or Dark Horse indie. That's what we're striving for.
It definitely looks like Image. It doesn't look like Marvel because everything they do is shit. But it definitely looks like an Image comic. And it looks like, official Image. Now I walked around and I saw other people selling, and you could just see like, dude, like that. And the other problem is that when it doesn't feel like it's professional, you don't want to offer up the money. That's the problem. Oh, we got Classic Comics here. Let's bring Classic Comics in.
Classic.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hey, Classic.
So
hey,
Classic.
How's it going, Steve?
We're good. Good to see you.
I was confused. I was thinking it was 6:45 instead of 6:15.
Oh, a likely story. You just because Sean said Sean's like, I don't want to come onto this stream anymore, it's trash, and you're like, I'm gonna follow suit. You guys try to go against me, try to start a civil war, mutiny on the bounty. Damn it. No, that's cool. I figured it was something like that, so we're just bullshit talking. But no, so Steve and I both sold at a market. We're looking around at some of the comics. So I think if you're going to if you're going to do your own comic, you really have to spend that extra time or money or whatever to make it look as professional as possible. Because a lot of the guys that I saw that were selling their own comics looked like it was their own comics, versus Steve looked like he's selling like an image comic, looks like a real comic, and your trade paperback looks like super official. Even when we were doing our magazines, they didn't look right to me. Like I'm like, this looks like it looks fake to me. Like it looks like I just did this. And the art was awesome. Our artist was kick ass.
Yeah.
But it's just it's just something's off. I don't know what it is. I don't want to say the name of the person. They weren't next to you, but they were kind of around the bend. I don't want to say the name of it because they were very cool guys, cool people. But you're like, no, like this looks, you know.
What one of the biggest things is, and when we did issue 1, and we went to Capcan Comics to interview,
and I'm just gonna put the Avengers thing up.
Francis Manipul. And he and Jason Fabok were looking at the book, and Francis was like, "Oh, he talked about how it felt."
Yes,
and I think that comic book fans, like if you're really a diehard comic book fan, then especially if you're a certain age, you remember when they smelt a certain way. Remember when you open an old book and it has that smell?
Yeah, that newsprint smell.
Yeah, that newsprint smell. And then it has to feel a certain way in your fingers as well, too. So if the cover's too hard or the interior pages are too stiff, for me, it takes it away from the experience, the reading experience. So those are things that we try to strive for.
And like that guy, what do I have here to show? We'll say this and then we'll move on. But that guy, like, okay, this is DC Connect, right? So this is like a comic kind of, right?
Yes.
And his thing, so like when you look at this, you could see it's like, you know, but his thing was like this. I'll see if I can show it to you somehow and it'll kind of you'll get an impression. Let me see if I can work this. I'll make myself full screen for a second. So his looked like this.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It was so stiff that it didn't shut. And then that's a mark that you're like, oh, you could tell this was printed. Like I bought a few of Rob Liefeld. I bought a few of his comics that were not done through Image. So not non-Youngblood. And the first one he did, and then the second one he did, you could tell he changed because the first one was like really thick and it was like, and he got good quality paper, but it didn't bend, it didn't fold in itself properly. And the problem is like, you know, you've got to get, this is your page. Cause I also work in paper, right? This is your page and it gets full. And the thing is like this scoring, you know, it's like, it doesn't fold and you'll get the warping, you'll get like a bubble or whatever. And I work in corrugated, so like I'll know, like we can tell, like we'll get warped board and stuff like that. You can tell that something's off with the glue, or they didn't have it. It's like it was too much moisture or whatever. Like, you know, so you could just tell, and that's the problem. And then you're just like, and the guy wants $10 because he printed it himself. You're like, I mean, it's $10, but this doesn't look like it is like. So that's the problem. Was that previews? No, it's DC Connect. Yeah, previews. I don't know. No, that was DC Connect.
That's DC Connect.
Yeah. Anyways, nobody wants anything in that book anyway, unless it's like a DC Finest. They just bring those. They just release those for no reason. I don't know why. You look through like not buying it. No. Then you just go back to see what DC Finest collections are coming out. Like, oh, Team Up, that's cool. Maybe I'll get that one. And then all you need to do is publish one flyer. Just publish the last page of it to tell you what omnibuses are coming out or whatever, and then that's all anyone cares about. Hey DJ, how's it going, dude? Unless you're on speed and watching those speed. Watching 9 TV at the same time.
Trying to stay sharp.
Yeah, I Man Who Fell to Earth. I haven't seen. I want to. That's one on my list I need to watch.
I haven't seen it either.
Okay, so Sean's not coming on today. He should be back after this, though. I think he might be back for GI Joe. So do you want to just skip the credits or do we just?
I've got it loaded up.
All right, so let's do the credits then.
And this is like a crazy iconic cover.
Yeah, they did it in Civil War.
Yeah, this is an MCU cover.
Yeah.
Now. All right, so we have got Avengers number 223, release date June 8th, 1982, cover date September 1982, writer, and you're gonna have to help me with this because I always get it wrong. David Michelini.
I heard it as Michelini.
Yeah. Penciler Greg LaRocque, who I think is an underrated artist. Inkers Brett Breeding and Joseph Rubenstein, and colorist Christine Scheel. Lettered by Rick Parker, editors Mark Gruenwald and Michael Carlin.
All right, there's Hawkeye going to the big carnival. Now, her name is Marcy. Basically, you can call her Marcy. So this is the carnival. He knows this chick. She's invited him, but there's a secret message saying help. So he saw that and he's like, F you, I'm not doing that. And no, of course, he's Hawkeye. He's going to come and help, whatever. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. One sec.
Gesundheit in advance. While you're doing that,
God damn. Whew.
Brett Breeding, I agree with you, Rogues. Brett Breeding is
Great
great.
artist.
Yeah, he's got a style that's a bit like Bob Layton, where it's like it's very smooth and he does metal really well.
I keep seeing all of Bob Layton's. I'm gonna have to get one of his commissions one time because he's done like they're all so good.
Oh yeah, Bob. Yeah, and he's a great guy. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah, he's like actually like his commissions are good. I've seen some other ones are like, eh. All right, so he tried to come in and then these two thugs start beating the crap out of him. Now he could easily beat them up, but they pull out this weird ray gun or something on him.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is all that? So he's like, okay, guys, it's all good. I'll just I'll talk to you later. So I mean, he's gonna come back or whatever, right? So he goes and gets his Hawkeye outfit on in the back here. Now here's Scott Lang.
Yep.
And Casey. Yeah, Casey.
Mm-hmm.
So the little girl Casey is my favorite MCU character.
I think it's Cassie.
Cassie, sorry, not Casey.
Yeah.
Cassie. She's my favorite. Well, so she's not that. Obviously, she's not really my favorite because I don't know her name. But Cassie is my favorite MCU character. She was like the best character in Ant-Man, and then she went from being the best character to my absolute. Well, she's one of my worst characters in MCU after that Ant-Man Quantumania horrendous nightmare of a movie. And we just watched Infinity War, so we're making our way through the MCU and we're crossing off. So Thor Ragnarok got booted from the rewatch list. Man, Infinity War. I know it's not the comic, but goddamn, man, that movie is awesome. Like, there's like not 1 second that sucked. Like when they all meet up and like they're talking to each other and all the jokes, most of the jokes landed for me. I love all the interactions. Like I think like having the big, like I love where Shuri is trying to fix up the Vision and like or whatever, reprogram them or whatever. And then they're like, okay, Wanda's like, shit, I better get down into that fight. And she comes down and lifts all that shit. And then was it Okoye? It was just like, it's like, what the hell? Why is she? It's like, why has she been up there this entire time?
She was up there this whole time?
Yeah, so that was awesome. That was the funniest slide. I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, get her in the action, man. That was awesome. It's like, get this man a shield.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters minus the Hulk had like a moment. And I think Thor, that was Thor's
awesome
highlight. Like,
and his last
last good Thor.
That was the last good Thor we had. Yep.
When he arrives in Wakanda.
Yep. Yes, when he arrived. Oh. And I've seen it a few times. I got chills a bit. I was like, yeah, here comes fucking Thor. And then after that, it's all downhill for Thor. And then Hulk was already starting downhill. Okay, so this is Ant-Man. We already met Ant-Man and Cassie. I love throwing out the cotton candy or whatever. They come over here and there's this like schmuck or whatever. He's like, oh, let her ride the ride. Remember, was that No, not Problem Child. Clifford. Remember that movie Clifford where Martin Short played a kid? That was weird.
Yeah.
And they put Clifford on they put him on that roller coaster and just spin him for 100 times. So he basically says, you see that kid? Let her ride it. Just let her keep riding this thing. You're like, all right. So there's Hawkeye in his full outfit now. Comes over. There's Marcy, who's the girl. Now this is the girl that called him for help or whatever. Mm-hmm. Here comes Hawkeye to friggin' TCB. Oh, yeah, hit the like, guys. I forgot to mention. I always forget. I'm not gonna say please. I'm gonna tell you. If I say please, you can maybe don't do it. Hit like. I'll just use 2 words, and you don't have to read as much. All right, so he comes and helps her out, but he's like, because he used to think that she was sort of like a tomboy or whatever, but then he's like, oh, hey, what's going on, Marcy? It's like got some nice tight red pants there. All right, so Ant-Man dropped his his suit and everything is miniaturized, so he uses the little paperclip thing to activate the thing. So then it grows to a normal size outfit. And then he can wear it.
He needs a flash ring or something.
He needs a flash. Yes, he needs a flash ring. Man, that flash ring was so fake. It like super solved all these problems. Okay, so we've got the Taskmaster. Yeah. Look at that. Who are you? I'm the Taskmaster. It's like, oh yeah. What's the Taskmaster? Is that like a frying pan or something? Handles any task. Act now, and you get a second Taskmaster for just $1. Ron Popeil, we used to stay up all night watching those.
Oh, the ShamWow commercials were
ShamWow, yeah. I think we had a ShamWow. I think it was a sham. I don't know about the wow part. It was definitely a sham. Female or male? Rogues, are you trying to be funny or what? The real Taskmaster, not Olga Kurilenko. Who the hell casts her? And then firstly has all her clothes on, but then secondly puts her as that character. Is like worst casting ever.
And then has Ghost be a better marksman than Taskmaster. It was
that's dumb too. And Ghost sucked also.
Yeah.
That's another one. That's another person that sucked. Anyways, all right. So look, he's like pinching the big cheek here. Oh yeah, Taskmaster, but he blocked it. Taskmaster, he looks awesome. He just looks cool.
George Perez design.
Oh
Yeah.
Throws the shield, man. Look at that. He's got the Spider-Man.
Yep.
What's cool about Taskmaster is because it's like fighting Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat because he can transform to other guys pretty much. Look at that super, like he swings, does like a spin, like he like spins around and does like a super kick.
Oh yeah.
He looks a bit like Deathstroke. Yeah.
Designed by Perez as well too. Same color scheme.
Yeah.
And really, they were created just maybe 2-3 years apart. Really.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh. So we got Taskmaster versus Hawkeye. So that's a pretty good fight. Does like the super kick. Grabs the woman. Come on, man. Puts a gun to her. What a loser. All right, here comes Ant-Man. Yay, flying ants. I forgot what these guys were. Oh yeah, so they thrown him in a cage or whatever with a lion. The lions ate him. And they take Marcy hostage. They throw him in a lion's cage. Now what are you gonna do, Hawkeye? A hawk versus a lion. Who would win? I don't know. Oh, here comes Ant-Man. He power slammed it, or he power slammed the lion or whatever.
I'm not
Threw
sure
it into the steel cage match.
I'm not sure the SPCA would approve of this comic.
Yeah, well, no real lions were hurt during the making of this comic, I suppose. Or ants, for that matter.
More ants.
So now he shrinks Hawkeye, and then they can escape very easily through the cage. There's Marcy with Taskmaster and her tight pants. It's like
very 80s. It's a very 80s getup.
Yeah. Explosive. Okay, so yeah, so they're shooting the arrows at him. I mean, Taskmaster, because he has all of the different abilities, you can just basically write whatever you want. And then if you need to change him ever, the next appearance, you could just say, "Oh, I learned X, Y, and Z character," right? So whoever appears, you can kind of mimic their thing. Hey, Mohammed, how's it going, dude?
What's up?
All right, so here comes all the ants and everything. What the hell? He's bending his ear.
Learned that from his grandmother.
Oh, she nailed him in the back of the head. Boom.
Well, he's dead. Sorry.
Yeah. Like Taskmaster's like, I'm out of here. It's like, get the hell out of here. All right, now I got two guys on him. There's the cannon. Now they're throwing that thing in the cannon. They're explosives. So there's going to be explosives. That dummy or whatever actually has explosives. So the explosive are going in the cannon. I got to save all those guys.
Wait a second. Keep going. Something just popped in my head here. This is kind of hilarious.
It's Skeletor, basically.
Yeah.
All right. I guess you're right. Let's go. So this is the old: do you go after Taskmaster, or do you stop the cannon from shooting out the explosives? Now there is two of them, but it's sort of suggested that the cannon's a two-man job. So you gotta let Taskmaster go. So the Master of Tasks escapes once again. So there goes there goes the explosives. And now here we've got the famous shooting Ant-Man, which is pretty cool. And it actually was the correct Ant-Man in the Civil War movie too. It wasn't even Hank Pym. It was actually the Scott Lang Ant-Man. So there he goes flying. So like, oh yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, so like now Ant-Man can try to like deactivate the thing or whatever. And of course he does. There's a big explosion. He's dead. Ant-Man's dead. He exploded. He's never coming back. Oh wait, there he is. So he was okay. But Taskmaster's gone. There's the rest of the Avengers. Where were you guys? I don't know. We were having shawarma or whatever. And then it's like, oh yeah, Cassie. It's like, remember your kid?
Yeah. Not exactly the best father.
No.
Well, she's pretty happy about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, she did get the roller coaster for what, like almost an hour?
Was that Hawkeye's nipple? What the hell? Where are we?
I don't see how it could be if he's in full thing. If he's in full regalia.
I don't know where. No, he's saying this.
Oh.
Okay, Al, you got me. Amazing Spider-Man issue 51, yes. FF 92, yes. Kingpin, the pin of kings, yes. Yeah, I got it, Al. What is Yellow Jacket going to do about it? Oh my God, I don't think Yellow Jacket's going to do nothing. Yellow Jacket didn't even do nothing. Who is the new man in the Wasp's life? I don't know. Does anyone know who the new man in Wasp's life is? Could be anybody. Could be She-Hulk even. I don't know. Could be anybody.
I'm just looking at the other characters in this. There are so many names being dropped. Like it's just name dropped like crazy. So it should be an interesting read.
Mm-hmm. All right. 224. Do you want to do the credits for that one?
Avengers 224. Release date July 6th, 1982. Cover date October 1982. Cover art by Brett Breeding. It's written by Jim Shooter and Alan Zelenetz. And I'd have never heard of Alan Zelenetz. So first time for me. Mark Bright, another decent artist. Brett Breeding, Jack Abel, and Sal Trapani are the inkers. Colorist Christine Scheel, letterer Janice Chiang, editors Mark Grunwald and Michael Carlin.
All right.
Mark Bright had a run on Green Lantern back in like the early late 80s, early 90s, somewhere around there.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
And he did what he did. He did Icon, didn't he?
Yeah, did he co-create what's the young Green Lantern after
Kyle Rayner?
Kyle Rayner. I think he might have co-created him.
Yeah, I think he might have.
Yeah. He's
you mean Lantern? They're not green anymore. They're just lanterns now. Even though the colors are important, but they're not, I guess. I don't know.
Al Davis, Stanley Yelnats from Holes. No, not that one.
Yeah. All right, so they're having so I think the tunnel collapsed here. There's like a tunnel collapse, I like when there's like, sometimes I do like when there's just like an emergency that's just like a sort of not a supervillain type emergency, but just like a natural disaster or something happened, and that's kind of cool. So it's a collapsed tunnel. Here comes everybody to rescue. I'm not sure exactly what everybody can do, but Iron Man's pretty tough. Thor. There's Wasp, Cap. Hawkeye's like pulling guys out. He's like because of my bow, I can pull guys out or whatever.
I love how back in the 80s you could rip up concrete and roll it like a carpet.
You just roll it up,
Yeah. Well, you have not seen them. I mean, so there's guys out there that can do it. So that's
well, in the Silver Age, you could flip it like a carpet and
time.
Yes.
That's so true.
Create a different time stream.
Create a different time stream, like in that one we read. Yeah.
Good Lord.
That was the Super Sons. I've been watching Superman and Lois season 4. And I did a little just quickly because I don't want to like spend my afternoon doing math, but I did a little bit of math on it and I came to the conclusion, I think it was like it's 392 times better than James Gunn's garbage movie. So I didn't do the math fully. I didn't do the full calculations, but roughly about 392 times better, because no one looks down on Superman. They all like him, and he does get killed by Doomsday and then comes back or whatever. But but everyone misses him, and they're like, Superman's the only person who could save us, and without him, we're doomed. And it's like, oh, so everyone at least likes Superman and respects him, and he's not a punk ass bitch. So, hey, it's already, just by that, it's already better. You're right. I'm right. Of course I'm right. I can stop reading the comment. How are they so close to get there so fast? Can shawarma be eaten for breakfast? Of course, I love shawarma. I can eat that anytime. Wraps on rice, on can't have it on fries. It's too much carbs. Come on, we got the DCU with Gunn. Yeah. It's we got the DC poo.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Quagner, how's it going? Quagner is one of our super friends.
So
I didn't know that. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Oh, so that means I've got a lot of Conan and Call comics in the trades.
Now that's a comic that was just begging to be a movie.
Yeah,
Alien Legion.
Yeah, totally.
I've never seen that or read it or anything. I don't know. Alien Legion, like it's not Legion of Superheroes.
No.
Alien Legion.
It's basically the French Foreign Legion in space with aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this looks awesome.
Yeah, it was part of their Epic Comics line.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How long did that run? It didn't run very long. It seems like.
I'm not sure.
Well, I got Wikipedia.
Was it a couple of years?
So it was. There's 38 issues. So
okay, so 3 years.
That's like 3 years ish. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But actually, Wikipedia says it was from 1984 to 1990.
Yeah,
so it feels like it kind of spread them out. Like
Epic had some starts and stops along the way.
I see.
Well, I remember Dreadstar for the first few years. It was bi-monthly.
Yeah.
So maybe Alien Legion was like that too for a while. It was just coming out every other month, possibly.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're taking away my comic card. I never said I knew everything.
Okay.
I'm learning. As a kid, I remember I'm a movie guy. I'm a movie guy a bit more. As a kid, I just read whatever. I didn't think too much about who wrote it or who drew it. I just read it and I liked it or I didn't like it, and then I just moved on with my day. That's why I'm like a generic fan. It's like I like Spider-Man, Hulk, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Captain America, I guess. Those are like whatever was on TV, all those live action shows and the cartoons, like that's all I really cared about. It's later on I got more into, like Daredevil to me was that guy in the black outfit who looked wrong in that Hulk movie.
In the Hulk show?
I was like, hey, that looks like a fake Daredevil. And then everyone was like, yeah, that was like a super fake Daredevil. Why is he all in black? That's horrendously stupid and garbage. And that's the fake Daredevil. Anyone who likes that is a complete idiot. And then you fast forward today. Oh man, the black suit Daredevil's the best. It's like, is it though? Because it wasn't that cool when that was out. It's like everyone's like such a. That's why.
Romita Jr. and Frank Miller made it cool.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but I don't want to get into this like fake fake reaction. Now it's like, okay, now you're excited about that. We weren't before. So, anyways,
question before you go ahead:
Mm-hmm.
Is this the first time She-Hulk's not in her ripped clothing?
Yeah, so she showed up in this like great outfit. This is like a pretty good She-Hulk outfit.
Yeah,
she had it in the last issue. The ripped
yeah,
shirt.
I think this is maybe the first time she's in like a costume and uniform or something.
Mm-hmm. Tony thinks Wasp is cute. That's that may or may not be foreshadowing or spoiling what the cover was asking, which is who's her new boyfriend. So there's the big news cameras. Hey, how's it going? Yay! Now they all care about Jan. No one cares about the other. Okay, this is fake. I know she's like the rich hottie, but like there's no way people aren't pumped up for Thor and Iron Man. Like, give me a break. Hey, Jocka, how's it going, dude?
But it's also because Hank's on trial, so it's kind of like Inside Edition type stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Just old school TMZ.
Inside Edition. Yeah. Oh my God. All right. Okay, so back at home here. And I like Scott Lang in this. He's like, why is Yellow Jacket rotting away in jail while I'm sitting here trying to figure out what's on Netflix? And how did I know Netflix was going to be a thing? So he's like, I've got to go do something. He's like, I'm not one of the Avengers. I'm actually going to do something. It's like, okay. So he's like, he goes over and he's like, hey, Yellow Jacket, what's up? It's like, hey, what are you doing here? He's like, I'm here to bust you free, man. Let's get out of here. And he's like, no, I want to do it by the book. All right. I don't want you to just come in and rescue me. So Hank's like, no, I don't want you to break me out of jail or anything. I want to, do this on my own. So then Scott's like, okay, fine. I'm going to leave then. So he didn't try that hard, but okay. He tried hard for a page. It's like, so he takes off. Kevin from Sin City alert. I don't know. Tony in the chat. Tony, who's Tony? All right. So here comes Tony Stark, and he's like, there's his all of his people that work for him, making him his food and whatever. And they're like, oh, there's going to be some party tonight. Do you want to go to this party? And he's like, no, this party is terrible. It's lame. Like, yeah, but Janet Van Dyne's going to be there. So it's like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll be there too. Maybe I'll just happen to show up. So they're bringing him his non-alcoholic non-alcoholic beverage. It's like, why not? I'll go. So there's the big headquarters for the party. I tried to hit mute, but that didn't happen. So you get my coughing. So there's everybody whispering and talking. Oh my gosh! So there's Janet. Now Janet doesn't know. So you know what? I don't know how. I thought she was there for some reason, or maybe I just.
Oh, that episode, that issue. That's right.
Yeah, so she wasn't there, so she doesn't know. She knows Donald Blake is Thor, though.
Yes.
Right. And she knows Cap is Steve Rogers also.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But she doesn't know Iron Man yet.
Yeah. No, so that I forgot about that. Jack look like Johnny Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on, Al. Your comments are on a delay. So it's like we're like 2 pages past, like whatever comments we're seeing, it's like 2 pages ago. Yeah, Orange. I love Orange Crush. It's great. I love all the crushes. Purple, whatever.
Purple, man.
Purple's all good.
Has anyone had, and I've had it only once. I was I was out east. I think it might have been Halifax. There's a green apple crush.
Oh my God, that'd be the best. I love green apple.
Absolutely the best thing I've had. Oh.
I used to get like bubble tea. Because there's a bubble tea across the street. I'd get it every day, and they knew me. And I would get taro. I don't know if you guys like taro. Taro bubble tea is yummy, and green apple, those are the or matcha, those are the good.
Right.
And then actually, you ever had ube?
No.
Classic. Have you ever heard of something? It's ube.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Gotta send myself a reminder. We're seeing Supergirl, right? Yeah, I'm not going by myself to see Supergirl. Steve's coming. I'm going to bring us some. Do you like brownies or it's not a alcohol. It's not a drug thing. Do you prefer brownies or cookies? I think the brownies might.
I'm fine either way.
Okay.
I'm probably more of a cookie guy, unless they're what is it, white chocolate brownies or something?
No. They're ube cookies or ube brownies, but they're it's just a formation of how they form it. I'll bring the brownies.
Okay.
If you don't like it, I'll be very shocked, but it's possible. It's purple, and they opened up for 1 second. My mouth is watering so much. They opened up. I'm literally like Pavlov's dogs or whatever. They opened up a small thing in Square One Mall, which is expensive. It was a pop-up shop. I was like, "Oh, this looks good." I was like, "Oh, purple food. This looks really cool." So I had one, and then my wife had one. We're like, "Is this literally the greatest thing that you've ever taken?" I was like, "I think," and we're both like, "I think it is." We got ice cream, cookies, like every version of whatever they had there. And they're like, "Oh, are you going to be here for a couple of months?" 2 years later, they're still because because people are like, "This is crazy. This is the greatest thing ever." So I'm going to get it for us. I'm going to have to put my reminder on to go grab us.
Oh, it's purple, right?
It's purple.
Because I think there's like these popsicles. They're like, you get them in grocery stores, but they're kind of like almost like European ones, and they have like a purple one as well too, the purple flavor.
Okay.
That's almost like a yogurt, and it's not like grape, and it's on fire. So if it's like that, I'm in.
Okay. So I'm not. We'll have to see. Can you bring? Yeah, I mean, I saw somebody bring cake. I saw someone bring. Do you guys have Deep and Delicious cake? Do they have that in the States, Steve?
Oh, McCain's? I don't think they have Deep and Delicious down there.
Okay, so there's a McCain's Deep and Delicious cake. They brought the whole goddamn cake to the theater and had. I am not joking. They had cutlery.
Birthday party?
They had cutlery and plates.
Well, you kind of have to because you can't.
You can't just. My grandfather and I. We just cut it in half and eat right out of the thing. And I'll scrape.
Absolutely. Bring that. That's amazing.
We will scrape that packaging.
That's amazing.
We get a vanilla one. My grandfather and I would sit across from each other and just scoop it in our mouths. It was the best.
That's awesome.
My grandfather was the best person who ever lived. Now I know my thing says I'm the smartest, which is true, but he was the best. Anything I wanted, he got it, and we had the best times going out. I would go with my grandparents out all the time, and they'd buy me anything I wanted. Nice. I was like, "I want this. You got it." Drive me around to places. I want Mego Superman. We drove to like 7 locations to find Mego Superman. He's like, "Let's go to the next one." Anyways, all right, that's enough.
So
great memory. Thank you.
Flirting over mustaches of all things.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen anymore. I think the goatee works better in the modern.
Yeah,
in the modern time. All right, so they had a good night out, and whoa, what's going on over here? They're getting some smooching going on here. Woohoo! Where's my? She is. Oh my goodness! There's Rhodey.
Wait a second. I didn't realize they took a helicopter home.
Of course,
that's amazing. That's Victor Newman stuff right there.
Mm-hmm. Like, look at this. It's like there's Rhodey giving him the So I've not read far enough into Iron Man. I'm still on Tales of Suspense. So stupid question, does he still have the armor underneath, like the chest plate, or is that been fixed, or do either of you know?
No, I don't think he has the chest plate at this point.
No.
Okay.
Because he keeps everything in the briefcase at this point.
All right. So I haven't gotten there.
Because I think he doesn't. Does he get an artificial heart at some point?
At some point, but that's after Armor Wars, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay.
When Sean Chen was drawing it, but I could be wrong.
Well, I mean, I'm going to almost I except for those couple of issues which I'll have to spend some extra money for. I will have all of Iron Man Volume 1. Every show we go to, the one that we were just at the Gotham Market, I went to the one guy, cleared him.
Wow.
I took all his Iron Man comics. He's got none. And then the guy's like, wow, he goes, I guess you're an Iron Man fan. I was like, yeah. I said, I was like, it was nice to meet you, but unfortunately you're dead to me because you have no more Iron Man comics and I collect nothing else. So you're dead to me. I'm like, well, that was nice to meet you. I was like, it was nice. So I always say that to people and they actually laugh. They're a bit older, but they did laugh at that. Did anyone watch UFC? No, I didn't watch it. No, I didn't watch it. I don't think that was free. That wasn't a free card in Canada. So I won't pay. But yeah, was it any good? All right, so Egghead he sees that Janet and Tony were together. There's a guy who had a pen camera. I'll try to show it to you here, right there. This guy had like a pen camera, so he and took some photos.
For the Bugle too, man, or at least he's going to sell it to the Bugle.
Bastard. Whoa, look at the rippage. Oh my gosh, it's like you got what's her face and thing together. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, so, I think they're in Jamaica, right? Because he promised her a week in Jamaica.
And then DJ comes out to fight them in the street fight. That would have been cool. They never do anything.
But here's the thing, though. Okay, and Sean would back me up on this.
Yeah.
Why are they playing Calypso?
I don't know.
Reggae.
Yeah.
Come on, research department.
Remember in Cosby Show where Denise's boyfriend was listening to the reggae channel? The Aman. And like Bill Cosby's like, what? But it's all normal in the beginning because it's just like a normal song. And then it gets really like going. And then like it's like he's like, what the hell is that? Like his react because he just plays jazz, right? So it's like his reaction like, what the shit? What was that? And the guy gets really into it and he starts like doing the whole lines. I don't care what anyone says. It's funny. And I've got that first season right there. And that's never being sold because that's probably hard. Hey, Havoc. How's it going, dude? When I was a kid, when you were a kid, when were you? And when we threw, I always go to my aunt, would pay popcorn, make a sandwich. Yeah, that's kick ass. Bros, hoes before bros. I know. Tony, you bastard. Toujours l'amour. Come on. En français. Clap, clap, clap. Everyone's happy. There's Rhodey. Okay, so I mean, what the hell is this? This is all a bunch of nonsense right now. They're going to they're throwing shit at this, trying to get into this frog or whatever, and then she wasps it, and then Tony destroys the candles, and then there's some more smooching. He is debating about whether to tell her he's Iron Man, so he's got a little bit. He's also feels a little bit bad.
Already? Usually it takes people like 500 issues to make up their mind whether to do that. Clark,
right?
Bruce, Peter.
Watch on Paramount Plus. Do we have Paramount Plus in Canada?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. It's nothing that I subscribe to, though. Okay, so they're having their little, get together again. Captain America's like, Tony, you're being a total asshole. It's like Yellow Jacket is in jail.
Not cool, bro.
No.
Yeah, not cool, man. And it's like, listen, you keep this up, Cap, and there's going to be a civil war. You just watch out. It's like, well, I'll have to take that chance. So it's like, you better figure your shit out, TS. So he smashes stuff because, that's how he deals with it.
But wasn't he dating Bethany McCabe at this point?
I don't remember where this is in relation to I know it's after Demon in a Bottle. I don't remember how long she stayed around after that storyline. So I would assume she's probably, they probably changed creators in the book. And so, they kind of dropped her, I would guess.
Probably.
By this point.
Paramount Plus is for fake Star. I own all of Star. All real Star Trek. I own it on Blu-ray, except for Deep Space Nine and Voyager because they only put those on DVD because they hate me. They actually refuse to put on Blu-ray just to annoy me. That's the only reason. Other than that, I have everything on Blu-ray. And we're gonna watch Next Gen again. We're gonna bypass. We're gonna move Next Gen up because we've seen Voyager and Deep Space Nine so many times. So we just finished DS9. Next is Voyager, but we'd already watched Voyager a couple of times. So we're going to circle back to Next Gen. So because Next Gen, we've only seen it like 4 or 5 times. So we have to move that one up so it gets into the 6, 7, 8 range. I've seen Deep Space Nine like 7. Next Gen's the best show. I mean, anyone saying otherwise is just pretending in their head. It's like every episode's the best. Even the ones that aren't as good are still the best. It doesn't have Kirk and Spock. It doesn't have those guys. That's the only negative. The negatives is that there's no Kirk and Spock and McCoy and Scotty, who are the greatest characters of all time. Other than that, it's awesome. Just for a one-off show, every episode is awesome. It's usually one part. It's one contained thing, self-contained thing. A lot of cool ideas. I don't know how many episodes of Next Gen there are, but take that and times it by whatever, and that's how many cool ideas there are. Like, it's crazy. So Deep Space Nine still kind of like has the best characters for me for the ensemble cast, and every character is so awesome. And like the main guys like Kira, Cisco, like I just love these characters. Like they're just like Odo. But Next Gen, just for like awesome Star Trek-ish the stuff stories, it's just the best. I don't think I like any character in Next Gen better than the Deep Space Nine guys, but as a collective thing, it's just awesome. Like it's just awesome. So, and I still like I like Voyager. Clobby wasn't dying over Voyager. He didn't like Janeway, but that's okay. All right, so let's drop it, Hawkeye. So
before you go ahead,
go ahead. Yeah.
What makes this whole thing worse? And classic, you tell me if I'm just clutching my pearls here. Hank's been in jail for 2 weeks, so he moved on Janet in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Now, in his defense, I mean, it's like they've been kind of separated more or less for longer than that. But yeah, it was not that long.
Well, you know what? Tony can't ignore his feelings. This is the problem. See, you guys you've never experienced true love like Tony has. That's the problem right there. So you can't identify. But like,
yeah. But were there even any hints that he thought Janet was cute?
Sure, in the first page of this issue.
Man.
Well, not the first, like fourth
Some
page.
days we're alive stuff right here, man.
You guys you don't have any romantic bones in your body. See, that's the problem, right? You guys can't. It's all coming out now today. So you guys have just all you've done is embarrassed yourselves. That's all that's happened today.
Haters. Classic and I are haters when it comes to
you guys are haters. You hate everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not my fault he's being Iron Simp, okay?
He's gonna have a new Iron Simp armor or whatever. It'll be like pink, it'll be pink or something.
Here's a question: is there a reason why they put her back in this OG costume for the color?
I think they. What was the reason? Well, she kept tearing up. She didn't want to. Janet bought her clothes, but then they were designer outfits or something. She didn't want to.
Not Jen. Jan. So.
Jan. Oh yeah. You're right.
It have the same color scheme as Iron Man does.
I don't know that there's any reason. I think it's just an easy design, and maybe that's just one of the ones that the artist is familiar with, and
probably
so he's just doing that.
Because I think she had this one for almost a decade. Iron Simp. I'm gonna have to
Iron Simp. Yeah, the Iron Simp armor.
Yeah.
DS9 Abridged. Oh, I mean, O'Brien is the best. Oh, Worf is better in Deep Space Nine. Worf like stinks, and he's okay, I guess. And thingy, he's not one of my best, but in Deep Space Nine, Worf is like super badass.
I love Worf in DS9. Man.
DS9, yeah, he's super mega badass. He's okay in Next Gen, but not as.
But he used to get punked all the time. Like Worf for me was like anyone who watched Battle of the Planets. He was like Jason.
Right.
Like he'd always want to like fire the torpedoes and be like, "No, Mr. Worf," and then he couldn't do it. Or anyone attacked the bridge and he'd be the first one on his ass.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah. The other thing is like, why do you have Worf on there? You know what he's gonna say. What do you think, Worf? I say we blow the shit out of these guys. Oh, well, I don't want to do that. Well, then don't ask me anymore. Like, stop. It's like my mom would ask me what I want for dinner, and then I'd say it, and she'd make something else anyways. I'm like, well, why are you asking me what I want for dinner? She's gonna make anything. Anyways, Iron shit. No, you guys are so mean. Joe Dog, you're mean. I'm gonna give you a mean thing. Hold on a second. Where's my? Here, I'm giving you a Jean-Claude Van Damme, and it doesn't get any meaner than that.
All right. I like though how Thor is the voice of reason, the dude who's like
Yeah.
Thousands of years of will he or won't he with Sif, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jane stinks, by the way. Sif's like way better, even in the movies. Okay, so he shows her the thing, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, now I have to go here and sulk for a bit."
Why is she all Gwen Stacy all of a sudden though? It's like this doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, but Hank's pissed off because he sees what's going on. But that'll be on hold because first we've got to do the Black Knight.
Here we go.
All right, 225.
All right, Avengers 225. And it is release date August 3rd, 1982. Cover date November 1982. Art by Ed Hannigan and John Beatty. Beatty on the inks. Writer Stephen Grant. Penciler Greg LaRocque. Inker Chick Stone. Colorist Christine Shio. Letterer Janice Chiang. And editors Mark Grunwald and Michael Carlin.
All right, at last, the Black Knight. Romulans are not to be trusted. I love Romulans. I was a Romulan on Star Trek Online. I would join the Romulans immediately. Like, I would immediately betray everybody and join the Romulans.
You know, even in the Star Trek that you hate, the 2009 film,
the fake one.
I liked Eric Bana as those Romulan, as a Romulan.
Yeah, as the fake Romulans, they're as far as fake Romulans go. I guess no, I didn't like him. No, he's a fake Romulan. I can't.
I almost got you.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's fake. I despise that movie. I had to hide in the bathroom while people talked about how good it was in order to save their lives. I almost committed murder. These two people were talking about how great it was, and I was taking a piss, and I always go to the stall because I'm going to the urinal. It's weird. So I go to the stall, and I was there. I was like, oh, now I got to stand here and wait for these idiots to leave the bathroom because they're talking about how good it is. I want to go and murder them. I was like, okay, I don't go out. Just I talked to her, so just stay in there, let them leave. And they left. I was like, okay. It's like I did it for their own safety. I couldn't. Sean and I were so angry coming out of that theater. Like, it's like, you guys, you think Sean's all cute and funny. He gets angry.
Oh, when he's on his point, like, when he's on. Oof.
Yeah, and getting him angry is a lot of fun. I used to do it on live television. I'd get him angry on live TV because he was the director and I was the audio guy, so he would be calling the shots. Sometimes I did switching once, but I liked audio better, so I would do audio. And I'd come on the horn and be like, oh, and like people would F up. It's live TV, and Sean would get very frustrated. And I'd be like, oh, Sean, man, they're not listening to you. I don't know, dude. This is brutal. You got to get in there. And like egg him on. And then he'd get so angry. He got really angry and yelled at everybody once. And then it's like about 1 second later, I came on. I was like, Sean, you're absolutely right. This is just terrible. This is despicable behavior. And then he's like, I know what you're trying to do, Jay. You can ask him, buddy. Remember this and ask him on Friday or Wednesday. Ask him. I won't say anything. You just say, Sean, what happened at Rogers when you were angry at the crew at this one thing? Just say that. He'll tell you the story exact because people don't believe me either. Exactly the way I just said. And I was like, you're absolutely right, Sean. This behavior is terrible. We have to get down to business. And he's gonna say, yes, I know what you're doing, Jay. Last Relic. Hey, buddy. I saw the Last Relic's a pretty cool guy. I saw him on Echo Base Network the other night. With my buddies Coach and Nick. God, I haven't had them. Oh, God, I don't think I've ever had them on. I was an Echo Base. I was with Echo Base Network when they first started. So I'm friends with Coach and Nick, and I used to go on here and there, but they stream late, and I can't. And Star Wars sucks, man. I can't get into it. It's I'm gonna come on. Anytime I go on someone else's stream, I just derail it because it's shit. I can't even pretend it's good, and I can't even pretend to get angry about it. What did you think of Mandalorian Grogu? I didn't watch it. It sucks. I don't care. It's like, yeah, it's pretty shitty. Yeah, okay. I don't even care. But yeah, I saw Last Relic on there last night. That was really cool. It was good seeing you. All right. So, yeah, man, here comes Thor. So he landed on the roof and just got obliterated by this. So they've installed new technology to because everyone breaks it. Literally everyone has broken into the Avengers Mansion. The Baxter Building and the Avengers Mansion are in competition for who gets broken into the most.
That and from the Flash TV show, everyone would always walk into their secret lair.
Yeah.
Off the street.
Dude, the Flash. Oh dear God. It was just terrible. Stop talking about Sean when he can't defend. Even when Sean's not here, he's defending himself. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Thor busts out. That's a cool panel break-in for you. That stuff. They're awesome. Star Wars is trash. Yeah, that is true. Well, that's why they branched out. That's why they branched out. I was with them when Star Wars was still somewhat decent. All right, so they come down and they get rid of all that stuff. So let me see here what's going on here. So Thor is stuck. We said that. Oh yeah, so here we go. It's a two-parter. Is this a two-parter tonight? This is a two-parter, I think.
I believe it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a two-parter.
So we're going to cover both tonight. We'll do two. We'll do these two tonight. Here's Dr. Druid. Not Professor Druid. Someone said Professor and he got very upset. It's Dr. Druid. I am Dr. Druid. Okay. So Avengers assemble. And he's like, oh yeah, but I've got green eyes and gritted teeth. Now what are you going to do? And they're like, shit, I don't think we're going to do anything. So he's releasing this stuff. I don't know what's going on. I don't know this character, this Dr. Druid. Is this first appearance of this guy, or is he in other comics?
No, he's been around for a while.
Yeah, he's appeared before, but he's a pretty obscure character at this point. He will join the Avengers down the line, though.
He does become a member later on.
Oh my God, really? That's cool. Or not. We'll find out when we get to those issues. So he puts them, he puts a lot of dust on them, and then he literally inhales them. Now he couldn't get Iron Man because of comics, but it was some weird reason, it's he's grounded or something with armor.
I don't remember specifically, but as I recall, in Celtic myths, iron can it's harmful to magical creatures or to supernatural creatures, something like that.
Okay.
And I suspect that because it's steel, so it's got iron in it, that his magic, Dr. Druid's magic, won't work on it or something like that, I think.
That is really cool. Okay. What is I want to check something. Oh yeah, and while we're doing this, let me throw some links up into the chat here for you guys. I want to make sure I get that in there. So thank you all for being here. We appreciate it. We're streaming this on multiple platforms at the same time. So I'm going to put some links up. So make sure you subscribe to me, of course, duh. But also Sean isn't here, but he is still doing content. So make sure you subscribe to Sean. And check out Comics Asylum, of course. Thumbs up, all that YouTube nonsense we got to do. Make sure you subscribe to Classic Comics, and I'll even give you I'm subscribed to The Last Relic. Give this guy The Last. Oops, I'll say. Why is this not typing? Last Relic. Give Last Relic a subscription as well. I've subbed to him as well. I haven't seen too many of his videos, so if I see something that's stupid, then I'll let him know. And if you see something that's stupid that I wouldn't agree with, then make sure you tell him that J-Man does not approve of that video. But other than that, he seems like he's a cool guy, so subscribe to him also. Maybe Sean's going to be here maybe Wednesday, but probably Friday, if not Wednesday.
Before you move ahead, I've got some Dr. Druid facts, which
cool.
blow me away. So first appeared as Dr. Droom, Droom, in Amazing Adventures #1 in 61, in June of 61.
Oh.
Created by Lee and Kirby. Made his official debut under the name Dr. Druid years later in Weird Wonder Tales 19, which was in December of 76, which was just a reprint of that issue. But he's the first Silver Age hero, predating even Doctor Strange by 2 years.
Oh my God. Wow.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
That's crazy.
And so Dr. Droom holds the distinction of being Marvel's first recurring Silver Age hero. Huh. And he was then changed to Dr. Druid in the 70s, obviously to avoid confusion with Victor Von Doom.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy. I did not know that. Today years old.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, greetings, Avengers. This is Grem. What's this guy's name? Gremlin or something? No, no, Amerilin or something. Okay, I'll get it in a minute. Amergin or something. Yeah, Gremlin. So they're on Avalon, and the Black Knight's here. And remember, he's a statue. You guys remember that from our previous streams? And if you don't, I'm telling you now. So they went back in time, as the song goes. It's like, hey guys, it's the Black Knight. What's going on, dude? Well, remember when all this crazy shit happened? Yeah, you guys all turned orange or something. That was weird. You guys all ate too many carrots. It's like, no, dumbass. We're just depicting it that way. Yeah, and then she turned purple. It's like, no. So his body is stone. So if you go back to their time period, like the normal time period, he's a stone statue. But in this time, he's normal. So he gave a bit of an origin there. So now his body was destroyed, I think, though, wasn't it? Didn't it get destroyed?
Yes.
It got destroyed
in
an earlier issue. And then that's why he can't come back, because that body was destroyed, but we'll figure that out later tonight. Okay, so these guys are called the Fomor. They're from the dark side or something. They're like basically monsters.
Yeah, they're basically, these are characters all out of Celtic mythology. Okay,
cool. So yeah, they're pretty neat. And then this guy's Amergin, I think. I tried to write everyone's names down so I can figure out who everybody is. So here's all the big dark side shit. Everything's like beat up and destroyed. And then you've got Baylor. No. Yeah, Baylor's the monster. Sorry. This is the wife of Baylor. And goddamn, look how ugly that wife is. Who would marry her? So that, that means that means the husband's even uglier than that. So she's like, you got to free my husband, Baylor. He'll like super destroy everybody. And this guy is Elathan. Mm-hmm. Elathan? Is that? Yeah. So it's like, and then there's Bree. Did you just say Bree? Is the S silent? So you got Elathan, Bree, Baylor, wife of Baylor, Amergin, Black Knight. That's all. And then these guys are the Fomor. So there you go. Heading out. Okay. Thanks, Jock. I'll see you, man. Hey, Skeptic, what's going on, dude? Haven't seen you in a while. We've been good. Yeah, haven't seen you. Everything good? We're gonna go see that garbage Supergirl movie. So we'll I'll tell you, it's gonna be garbage. I'll tell you how garbage it is. So and they've re-edited it again, so now it's about 3 minutes long. They keep making it shorter, so by the time it comes out, it'll be a 60-minute short film. I mean, it was like 2 hours and something. They cut it down to 150.
They chopped that much?
They chopped 25 minutes off or something.
What?
Yeah, I heard that.
How's that even possible?
Yeah, there's a guy, there's that Mr. H. I don't know if he's the British guy. I watch his Doctor Who's commentaries or his stuff on Doctor Who, but I happened to catch, he said something about Supergirl's been cut or something. And he's like 25 minutes. That's crazy. That's a lot of story.
That just shows that it's probably really bloated.
It has to be.
Well, I suspect what it is that they're trying to cut this thing down as short as they can so they can get as many screenings in the first week or so they can try and recoup as much money as possible, because they know this thing's going to be a stinker, because this thing's had I saw the other day, I think it's had like 8 test screenings, and that's
Mr. H said there was 10.
Oh, 10? Okay. Because I heard it was 8, and that was more like any other movie's ever had or something like that.
Oh,
why didn't they? They should have just test screened it to me. I would have told them the whole thing was garbage and not to release it. Why don't they? Here's their mistake was. They went with a Tom King story, and Tom King sucks.
That's the first mistake. I've been saying from the beginning, this Gun DCU, it is the fruit of a poison tree, because they're pulling from Tom King's works. They're having Tom King write material for it. It can't
Tom
be good.
King. Tom King hates comics. He thinks he's a novel. He thinks he's a writer who's writing a novel. I'm gonna do another video. I've been doing some of my J talking videos. I'm gonna do a couple more on these. Like, stop pretending that comics are novels. Like, it's a goddamn comic book. If you're ashamed about it, then go away. If you're ashamed that you love comics, I'm a 50-year-old man and I love comics. If you're ashamed of that, then leave. Stop trying to pretend that it's your big great American novel that you're writing. And then Supergirl is a character in your great American novel, which is really about this little kid who wants revenge. It has nothing to do with Supergirl. So stop pretending. And if it is a novel, you're a terrible novelist because the novel sucks. It's like, write a real novel if you're good enough and let it play and see how it does. Stop pretending your comics are novels. They're comics. Where's the action? Where's the dynamic? Where's the hell yeah moments of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow? There's nothing. Where's the comedy of it? Where's some of the playfulness? Supergirl's a fun character. She's fun. She's a teenage girl. This should be fun. She should be doing cool stuff and fighting monsters and having a good time and stuff. Like, it's a bunch of crap. I don't care who you are. You just don't understand there's depth and all this. What is the depth of it? Tell me what page the depth happened on. I can't find it at all. I read it. Anyways, I'm getting off.
I just thought of something. And
I thought it was awesome too, Skeptic He-Man.
Both of you, Classic and J-Man, correct me. Tell me if I'm on the wrong foot here. Mm-hmm. If you start out with her this despondent, then any other iteration of her in the DCU moving forward, she can never get lower.
You're right. Oh, that's a brilliant. I'm going to steal
her
that.
pathos is at the top already.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Good point, buddy. Wow. I might steal that and say I came up with it.
It's yours. It's yours.
That's genius. No, I won't. No, now because you allowed me, I can't do it because now it's too weird. That's like the devil's trick. If you sacrifice your soul or whatever, then I can't. Then that nullifies the whole thing.
Yeah. Homie, don't play that. So
yeah, no. Oh my God, buddy, that is brilliant. Yeah, right. You started her so low that she now cannot, because if the next movie she's low again. See, Superman 1, Superman 2 came out, he lost his powers. Even Spider-Man 2, he was down on himself and lost his powers for a little bit, 20 minutes or whatever. He kind of got his confidence back. Yeah, you can't do anything with the character because you've started them already at this low point.
They're in the pit. They're in Tartarus.
They're in the pit. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I read the Supergirl you like, and it was really cute. I like the new Supergirl comic because it's cute and silly. And there's like, she was dating a boyfriend who had pink kryptonite and was making it love her and stuff. It's like, right, because it's silly stupidness. That's what Silver Age Supergirl, this current comic of Supergirl is Silver Age Supergirl. And she has different outfits. And at one point she wears the old outfit with like the short shorts and all that. It's silly. But they can take it they can make it serious, like Peter David did serious. Sure. But it's supposed to be, it's a teenage girl. Like, I don't understand what you're talking, like what is happening here? Like,
and that's the vibe that they have in the My Adventures of Superman cartoon with Supergirl.
I haven't watched it, but yeah,
she's kind of fun. Like, even though like obviously she's leaning towards a heel turn, she's fun. Like, her and Jimmy have this kind of playful interaction because she's awkward and Jimmy's awkward, and it's like that first crush type kind of stuff,
right?
And so it's fun. It's like, it is cute and silly.
Dan Slott for Superman. No, Tom King's way worse than that. Well, Dan Slott's awful too, but Tom King's like, because Tom King doesn't even care at all. He's not trying to do anything. He's just writing a story and then they just put a character in it. Oh, look, it's going to be Iron Man in this one. Oh, okay. Why? I don't know. Anyways, let's finish. Let's get back to this. A lot of Kirby Crackle here. These guys are actually pretty cool. These Celtic guys or whatever, pretty neat. Mm-hmm. And you're right. Look at this. This wasp costume was used before.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite ones. I think that's Burns' design, I believe.
I think you might be right.
Who's the fat Supergirl? All right, so the fat Supergirl. Oh yeah, no. I know who you're talking about. She's from Kandor. Yes. There's some. I've caught up to Supergirl. A new issue came out this week, so I'll read that one. Probably read that tonight. Okay, so Elathan attacks. So the Avengers are now going to be fighting like all these really wicked monsters. Hey, the Evil Eye, right? This is the Evil Eye.
Yeah.
Is this the evil eye? Nice. I was like, hey, this thing's back. I remember this thing. This is neat. This is the Defenders War, or the Avengers Defenders War item. That's cool. So here comes She-Hulk, beating the crap out of guys. And the rest of this is just like massive fights now. Yeah, Thor, like, oh, that's brutal. He swung the hammer up through the guy. That guy's face is broken. This guy's really powerful. Alathan or whatever.
Well, they're gods too, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kick ass. Yeah, look at this. Here comes Hawkeye. Tried his best there with his little arrow. Oh yeah, there's Baylor's wife. Going after She-Hulk. This thing is pretty neat. I always like when they use other mythology guys. It's because it's cool to see what other people have come up with, like in different parts of the world, like what they thought, like a monster or myth, would be. That's kind of neat. Yeah, this guy's pretty cool. Grabs her. So this is Bree or Brez. I don't know if you're supposed to say the S. So he's like the young guy. Now he can see. He sort of has precognition or whatever. So he's like saying, oh yeah, I can see what's going to happen. But he didn't actually say, oh, I saw that you guys would win. He actually technically didn't, because I was paying attention to that. I was like, wait a minute. He didn't say the Formor would win. He just says, oh yeah, right?
He's kind of like a Celtic version of Loki.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's cool, man. This guy's neat. All right, so they're fighting all these guys. Look out. Now, Amergen and those guys, they wanted the Avengers to come. Basically, they actually want Baylor, who's like this super monster. They want this Baylor guy to show up because that's going to charge. They need the energy to charge up the evil eye or something, and then that guy can get it. Something like that. It's a bit of the mystical stuff, so you just kind of got to go along with the story. But then Brez comes over and does the big hit, and then this guy's all in a trance, like, oh, what the hell happened? Amergen, what the shit's going on? So we get back to that guy in a second. Cap fighting this like a Godzilla monster or something. I guess it's like, I don't know. It's like the smog monster.
Yeah.
Hedora or whatever. So it's like they shooting crap at him.
Are those the Omega beams or something?
No, they're basically stones that this guy uses a sling to hurl them, and they're magic. So it's kind of like the Omega beams. They just track after their opponent.
They track
okay.
after you. Okay, got it. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, these guys are pretty cool. All right, so Hawkeye nails this guy from behind here. Here comes Wasp.
These guys would
this
be fun
guy.
to play the role-playing game because their powers are so cool.
Yeah, they are role-playing game guys or whatever. I was thinking about starting Gamma World because I've been playing Spelljammer now for 2 years, so I was thinking of getting my guys onto Gamma World. But I'm waiting for Deathbringer to come out, which is this guy I watched, Professor Dungeon Master. Oh, do you watch Professor Dungeon Master Classic?
Yeah, I ordered Deathbringer too.
Nice. Did you really? That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm pumped up for it, man. I didn't get the dice and all that stuff because like I don't care. But I'll get when that I didn't get the miniatures, but when it I'll get the just like the rules or whatever. I also did get Shadow Dark as well.
Yeah.
But I didn't have time to play it. But I mostly bought it because I like that girl's attitude. So it's like I just bought it because like as I watch something, it's like I like she's just like all these games are bullshit. I was like, they are bullshit. She's like, mine's pretty good. I was like, that sounds good to me.
Kelsey Dion. Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Like she seems like she seems like she actually cares about it. So it's like, you actually feel like you care about this. Like, oh, okay, maybe it is good then. So there you go. And I just got the digital version. I didn't get the full thing. But the full digital pack, so it's like I don't know how many PDFs it was. It was like a ton of them. All right, so they're fighting here. Look at Thor, man. Yeah, Thor. So who do you got? You got the Norse god or the Celtic gods? All right, so Baylor's gonna get on the loose here. Here he comes. What's going on? This is Baylor. Holy shit, this guy's awesome. Looks like Granomir. And I'm wondering, from He-Man, I'm wondering if Granomir's a dragon, but like this style of like sort of like a really big guy who's kind of like, you know, he's kneeling a bit, almost like, you know, he doesn't stand full. But your two, She-Hulk and Thor, your two heavy hitters, are going after him. Man-Dragon, yeah. Yeah. Now his thing is he can open his eyes. So he's basically had his eyes closed, if you saw here. And then he can open his eyes and then release this like energy force or whatever. Now they don't know what happens. We'll find out. But so Thor and She-Hulk, basically the two strongest guys. And remember, Iron Man is still trapped back on Earth with Dr. Druid or whatever. So it's like, I mean, losing those two, like that's it. Because Cap, Hawkeye, and Wasp, like, how are they going to defeat any of these guys realistically? And then Brez went back through time as well. So now he's in the future, which is the current time. And there's what's his face? Druid. And then like, so he's like destroying the pathway. So it won't allow any more guys to come or whatever. So he opens his eye. Thor and She-Hulk are gone. Yes. Amergen. So Dr. Druid is a descendant of Amergen. That's another thing that I want to point out. And then Brez went back through time. So there you go. So we are going to do one more tonight. We're going to do one more to conclude this. This is a wicked cover.
Yeah.
Actually.
You'll finally get to see Greg LaRocque's art because he's got inkers doing his stuff. But he's really, really good. He did a couple of Thor fill-ins back in the day as well, too. Really talented.
Yeah, this is wicked. Okay, so before we do that one, where's my comment? You know, I forgot to star these things. That was stupid of me. Hold on. All right, so Sean's doing a bunch of videos. Keep up with Sean. Just up to Sean77. Make sure you're subscribed. He's on all the live streams except for the last few because of whatever reasons. Steve, what have you got going on?
We're going to have our weekly news hit on Wednesday at 4. So we'll be doing that. And then we'll be talking about the new Superman cartoon. And then we'll be joining you for G.I. Joe Wednesdays.
Yeah. G.I. Joe. All right, Classic Comics, what have you got going on?
Okay, so tomorrow I'll be doing another Trek talk. I'll be looking at the Star Trek Original Series episode, Elan of Troyes, and covering that. Now, I also wanted to mention, so I'm sure you guys remember that fan film Axanar that was being developed. So it's been announced that that's going to have its premiere at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh,
wow.
Now, I don't know when it's going to be on YouTube. I assume it'll be pretty shortly after that. And I do want to do a Trek talk where I'll cover that and just review it and talk about it after it has its premiere. So probably in a month or so.
Awesome.
That's cool.
I'll check that out. Why not? Some of these fan films are pretty neat. Okay, and what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing G.I. Joe. No, tomorrow I'm co-hosting. So Wrestling with Horror is hosting this. I'm co-hosting Tuesday Night Television. We're going to talk about The Burbs, which I did not like.
You didn't like The Burbs?
No, I kind of hate it. I just watched it like on Blu-ray too, and I hated it. I hate it. I don't know what happened. I remember I saw it like 35 years ago. I thought, this is kind of neat. I never really watched it again ever. And then I got it on Blu-ray because my buddy Steve gave it to me, and I watched it. And I hated it. I thought it was boring and not funny at all. And I don't know what happened. I did not like it. So we're gonna have an argument tomorrow because I think the two other guys really like this movie, and I didn't really like it at all. I didn't hate it. It was like, I don't know. I was like, it's okay. I don't know. So yeah, maybe I just didn't get it. Canadian guy didn't get it. I'm like, I don't get any of this. It's like, it could just be like, it's like the neighbors I'd probably be those neighbors. It's like, I don't want to talk to you losers. It's like, I don't talk to anyone here. People in the elevator say hi. It's like, yeah, what? What do you want? Hi. Like, I'm here. Wednesday is G.I. Joe. Looking forward to this. A lot of good stuff. And Fantastic Fridays. Oops. Fantastic. Finally, we're going to do Fantastic Fridays is going to happen on Friday. And Avengers is next week. We're doing Spider-Man Annual. And then we're doing the 2 Avengers. So we're going to cover 3 comics.
That Avenger next week's going to be amazing because that annual is one of the best annuals. It's an artistic
Spider-Man,
because it's John Romita Sr. inking his son John Romita Jr.
Oh.
And it's the first issue of Monica Rambeau as Captain Marvel.
Yes, yeah.
It's one of my favorite Spider-Man comics of all time, just because of the art.
Awesome. It's not a horror movie. It's not a horror movie. It's definitely not a horror movie. It's maybe a horrible movie.
Is that the one with Shelley Long?
No.
Or is that the Money Pit?
That could
That's
be
the
Money
Money
Pit.
Pit. Yeah, that's what you're thinking of.
So who's his wife in this one? Is that Carrie Fisher?
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she does 2 things, Jack and shit. It's like it could have been anybody. It's like they could have been anybody. The only thing good was that there was like the hot girl neighbor. That was it. That's literally it.
Was she also in The Man with One Red Shoe with him?
I didn't know that was a movie.
Carrie Fisher? I don't think so.
I gotta look that up. My old brain is misfiring. The Man
All
with
right.
One Red Shoe, Laurie Singer. Yeah, she's in it.
Oh, Carrie Fisher's in it? I don't
Dabney Coleman, Laurie Singer, Jim Belushi, Carrie Fisher. I only remember because she's in a leopard bikini in it.
Oh, that might be good. It'd be better than the Burbs because she's just like a housewife gear or whatever. Okay, credits. You want to do the credits for this last one?
Absolutely. So, An Eye for an Eye, Avengers 226. It is release date September 7th, 1982. Cover date December 1982. Art on the cover by Greg LaRocque. Writer Stephen Grant. Penciler Greg LaRocque. Inker Chick Stone. Colorist Christy Shield. And letterer Janice Chiang. Editor Mark Grunwald. And this is where he's just editing it by himself. Interesting. So I guess Marvel was going through a little bit of or at least this office was going through a little bit of a shakeup at that point.
So the Money Pit in theaters.
Yeah, I remember the commercials for Money Pit because the house just kept falling apart or whatever.
Yeah, we got the heads on the side. Finally, the heads have returned. All right, so there's our buddy. Hey, Phantom Outsider, one of our super friends. You're late. Well, you came in for the last one, so they got the conclusion here. You love Carrie Fisher, but her careers only lay on the villain and the Blues Brothers.
Oh, on screen perhaps, but she's an amazing. She was an amazing script doctor, so she did a lot of great stuff where she fixed scripts, and then she was also in When Harry Met Sally as the other couple.
Well, she had a bit of a career as a writer too.
Yeah, the script doctor stuff. She was really, really good at it. Yeah, absolutely classic for sure.
All right, so there's Brez and whatever, and here comes Thor and She-Hulk. So when that guy opened his eye, they went into the present or whatever. It kind of undid the spell. So Dr. Druid was using his magic because he's the descendant of Amergen to bring them back to his ancestors' time period. But then when Baylor opened it, it wasn't so much that they got disintegrated or something. It's sort of like it canceled out the magic spell. So they ended up just going back to where they're from. And then they got punched in the head for it. So Carrie Fisher's also...
Is that Patrick Dempsey movie?
Yeah, maybe.
A pizza delivery dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what that is.
Oh, yes. I remember Loverboy, yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That was a pretty cheesy movie, right?
Barbara Carrera, who was in the last Sean Connery Bond movie. I think she's in it too.
Yeah. Almost in a decade. Oh, really? Wow. He's a wicked looking character, that's for sure.
Great design.
Okay, so Iron Man is just literally just like there, and then he gets thrown like a jackass or whatever. He's just frozen.
Fastball special.
She threw Iron Man. That's awesome. At Brez, and then he got punched. I mean, this guy's dead. Look at that. He got Iron Man in the back and then punched in the face. Wow.
Tony must have like a broken neck. Like, come on.
Yeah, like She-Hulk's like, what the heck? Meanwhile, Captain America and them are fighting Baylor. I don't think they can. I mean, how are they going to defeat this guy? Like, this is crazy. So they smoked him and whatever. Look at the horse. He's getting the horse, the big Pegasus horse, whatever. That's cool. Is this no? This is what's this horse's? Aragorn is what is Valkyrie's horse, right? What's this guy's horse called?
We'll see if it's in the credits.
I forget.
I don't think I wrote it down. No, I can't find it. Phantom Outsider, what's this guy? What's the horse called? Winged horse? That's not a name. Post for cards from the edge.
Yeah, that was
is
like
it Darkwind?
Valinor.
Valinor, okay.
Valinor, okay.
Black Beauty.
Valinor is, of course, from Tolkien. That's basically the land across the sea where the elves go.
Okay. Yes. All right, so he's like, we've got to stick to the mission and charge the evil eye and all that. It's like, screw the mission. I've got to save my friends. Yeah, Aragorn is the way. I said that. I said Aragorn is Valkyrie's horse. Huh. It's like, yeah, Valinor. Yeah, I like this. This is wicked. I mean, this Balor thing's crazy. It's just destroying. It's just Kirby crackling the shit out of everybody.
Yep.
All right, so they're coming to attack. The Avengers are attacking this thing, and so it's keeping its eyes closed. Hinox, who's that? All right, so Black Panther, Black Knight, Black Kinnet saved all the guys and flew off. So now Elathan is like, oh shit, we suck, so we need help. It's like, why don't we join up, so we can like we can beat the crap out of these guys. It's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I wouldn't trust that guy. So that's what they're saying, that Balor should join the former. He should join Team Fomor. But Imogen still needs to charge up the evil eye or whatever. I don't really remember how the evil eye worked. Like, I feel like it just destroys shit or whatever, right? There it is, pulls it out. It's like, what, you used us? She should. Washra said, WTF. Yeah, Aragorn is one of his horses, but he let Valkyrie use it. That was nice of him. I wouldn't loan my car.
Him the white horse at some points.
Yeah, I wouldn't loan out my car, so I just kind of.
Dude, where's my winged horse?
I left it right there. I don't know. I never seen Dude, Where's My Car? I know the one guy turns into Incredible Hulk or something in it, right? Wasn't there something weird like that, where like someone turns into Incredible Hulk?
That I don't know.
No, I think that's a thing.
Or deny.
or maybe was that in Scary Movie then? Maybe, or one of the scary movies.
Movie. Sorry,
is Incredible Hulk in Dude, Where's My Car? Okay, so is Incredible Hulk in Scary Movie? Oh, he was in a deleted scene from Scary Movie 3 or something. I saw about half an hour of Scary Movie 1. I thought this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I think maybe I finished it because I don't really turn off movies. The first movie I really turned off was the Jay and Silent Bob reboot. So I think I saw Scary Movie 1. Maybe I saw it. I was thinking maybe I turned it off, but maybe I didn't. And I thought this movie sucked. I didn't laugh at all. So I was like, I'm not watching any more of these. Anyways, here comes. So I definitely didn't go see part 6 or where the hell it is. So now they're going out. Aragorn died with Valkyrie, all died in the battle. You got married, Skeptic. When did that happen? Holy crap. Your dad and your husband. You didn't have a husband before. Wow. Well, congratulations. Where are you messing with me? Or like I didn't know that, right? That's like I'm a bit well, that's awesome. I didn't even read the rest of your comment. Later the drive-through. I don't know. I never saw the movie. He was stoned when Aragorn. Okay, and Andrew took the body of the Defender's
like physically stoned.
Yeah, not stoned. Yeah. Oh, the paper's unofficial. Yes, I say it all the time. All right. Okay. We must fight together. Impossible. What is going on? So Balor tried to shoot him, but like that evil eye thing, it's basically absorbing the energy, right? So Balor can't really hurt this Amergen guy. So it's sort of like the evil eye is taking his power. Yeah, so now he's using it's just like, it absorbs stuff or whatever. It's a ShamWow. It's the ShamWow of the Marvel universe.
I have to say, Elathan, I just think he's got a really great design.
Hell yeah.
He's just a cool looking villain.
I totally agree.
With the orange skin and the white hair, it's just a great contrast.
Yeah.
Visually, and the purple outfit.
Who was the DC villain that kind of looked like that? Not villain, hero. Was it Warlord?
Looks like Warlord. Yeah, Warlord with the mustache and beard.
Yeah.
Warlord is kind of like Oliver Queen.
Yes.
Warlord, yeah, Warlord is more Oliver Queen-ish, though. This guy's this guy's got a lot going on. He's got a little bit of Quicksilver hair, but also a Namor kind of Widow's Peak, but then he's got the mustache of Oliver Queen, a little bit of the goatee. This guy's awesome. His whole suit looks cool too, though.
Starfire skin, yeah.
He just got kind of like a classic like villain.
Yes,
mustache and everything.
He should be twirling it before the end of the issue.
Yeah,
if possible.
All right. Now they're making. This is like when Kira was stuck in the cave with Odo, and then that rock was growing around her, but then it turned out to be a changeling. It wasn't really Kira. That was an awesome episode, man. Anyways, so it's like the stones going around. Here comes the wasp. Boom.
Oh, Cap.
Script.
That does not look good. I know he's getting free, but man, it looks painful.
Yeah, they got to break him out. So now I think Elathan is going to get Amergen's power. These guys all look cool too. So now they're getting his power, and everyone's kind of, it's just a free for all. So he drops the evil eye. And then that's Balor's wife who grabs Cap by the ankle.
Oh, Cap.
I mean, she's pretty hairy. Gross. Weird. Throws her into that. He flips her.
Into Clayface?
Into the Clayface monster. And now here comes Black Knight with the magic blade. Is it ebony blade or what's it called?
Ebony blade. Yeah.
Yeah, it comes in, friggin' shoots back. The crackles everywhere. With everybody saying, L.A. Black Knight, yeah, or whatever. Look at the evil eye in his hand. I'll point out with my thing if you don't see it. Look at that. It's like so small.
Yeah, that's how tiny it is compared to him.
So what the shit? He exploded. That was quite a shocker. So Baylor grabbed the eye. I guess he couldn't have the handle the power. So he blew it up. That looks like a potato. I just had baked potatoes today for dinner. When you have baked potato, do you eat the whole potato or do you leave the skin?
Nah, skin. Gotta
eat. I cut them in half, put all the toppings, and I pick it up and eat it like I would a hot dog.
Okay.
So yummy. We put some cheese on it too.
Cheese, chives, sour cream. Oh, I love sour cream.
Yeah, I like all that. All that stuff is good. All right, so all those guys are blown up now. Now they're like, holy shit, you just kicked the shit out of that guy. Hey, Chris, how's it going, dude? You're back, man. Yes. I've been watching all. It's like 4 hours worth or whatever it is. 4 hours worth of Chris's. Chris went to Heroes Con. There's a lot of people that go, oh my God. There's a lot of artists and comic celebrities that go to Heroes Con.
Oh yeah, it's a big one.
That's a big one. I'll give Chris's comic. I'll give a comic vet link. Yeah, it's crazy. So and actually, it is Pure Comics, which is one of the complaints I had. For one show where I was like, it was comics, okay, but it was like wrongly priced. So I'd say Heroes Con, from what I saw on Chris's video, looks like that's probably the biggest for just comic books, I think. Like I saw him walking around. I didn't see a lot of, I don't want to say anything like mean, but if you're just doing arts and crafts, man, I'm not going to buy your arts and crafts. Like I saw this one girl at one of the things we were at where she had the Pokemon balls. Did you see that, Chris? Or Steve? She was right across
from me. Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It's like a Pokemon ball, but a landscape. It's like a snow globe Pokemon ball, but like a diorama.
That's it. Absolutely.
Yo, it was the most incredible thing. I was like, this looks awesome. I'm never buying that. Mm-hmm. Like, what am I going to do with it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just have I'm already selling. I'm trying to get rid of I've got 4,000 Blu-rays. I'm trying to dump 1,000, 25%. I'm trying to sell like 30% of my collectibles too. Where am I going to see, the problem is like, where's that going to go? And how much does it going to cost me to buy that? Because it's such an intricate detail, handcrafted one-off item. How much was she charging? 50, 60, $100? Like, I don't know.
But it wouldn't be cheap.
It wouldn't be cheap. So how am I going to pay for that? So the problem is, like, I can't go to these things anymore. But actually, Heroes Con looks like it's mostly just comic books or artists and creators. So check out those videos if you can't afford to go to that thing. I never saw. So we're just in the. Oh, so hold on. What did we miss here? Marvel Handbook, the Black and Knight, and Ultron's entries to the Ultron. Did it like? Oh, so he reanimated him. Yeah, cool. Like, you eat the skin, put sour cream. I like everything. I'll just eat it normally, just with butter. I just put butter and some Italiano. That's good enough for me.
Can't go wrong.
Okay, so Amergen is going to die here, and so now Black Knight picks up the evil eye. But it's like, oh no, Black Knight's going to be destroyed. But we'll get back to that. So meanwhile, these guys are here. They're still fighting this out here. There's that weird Hawkeye arrow or whatever. super explosion. And it's like, there's our buddy, Elathan. No, what's going on? No, it's like everything's being sucked away by shit. He's getting really nailed there. So there's Black Bolt. God damn it. Black Knight holding up the eye or whatever. Looks like He-Man. I have the power.
Heroic sacrifice.
That's the heroic sacrifice, and he's dead, and he never comes back again, except that he's back on the next page. So he dies. Dr. Druid wakes up. They look at Black Knight's dead body. They all laugh and think, "What a loser." But actually, the stone gets reformed, and he's back.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Black Knight's back.
She-Hulk doesn't seem too happy.
She didn't get a chance to fight or anything, so she's all pissed off. That's all.
Yeah.
And actually, Black Knight appeared in Doctor Strange not long after this.
Nice.
And in a 2-part story that I've got, but it kind of reintroduces him into the modern era.
Right. Classic. Was this around the time where they were trying like a new wave of heroes like Jack of Hearts, Black Knight? They were trying to kind of reinvigorate their hero line. Nova was a few years earlier.
I mean, I don't remember. I'm trying to think. So this is around what, 81,
82, around there.
I mean, I don't know if it was part of any particular organized wave of it. I think that sort of thing came later. It wasn't as organized back then, but
right, more organic.
They would they would throw out some new characters in the 70s, second half of the 70s. There was definitely a big push with female characters.
Right.
But I don't remember Jack of Hearts being necessarily part of a wave of new characters. But I mean, I guess it would depend on how you look at it. I would think if they're not within a few months of each other, it's probably not an organized sort of effort. I would think.
Yeah, because I just remember Machine Man, Jack of Hearts, Rom, they all started popping up. Black Knight.
Now Rom, yeah, because you had that sort of wave of licensed characters. Because you had toys. Rom, Micronauts, Shogun Warriors, all kind of came out at the same time.
Yeah, even the Godzilla comic.
Yeah, maybe that too. Yeah, that was definitely kind of an organized push.
Mm-hmm.
Havoc is
Star
asking
Wars too. You could add Star Wars.
Yeah, for sure, Star Wars, for sure.
Havoc is asking, how does Black Knight go to the past and meet Exodus? Do we know?
I don't remember the story. It's probably because Black Knight in the 90s, Black Knight becomes a key member of the team. He becomes a big part of the team. And that was around the time I was kind of moving away. So it's probably during that period, and I haven't read it.
Phantom, sorry, you're right. It's wait a minute. So when he blew up, what, Jarvis just threw him in the basement? I guess so. Micronauts, Jack-o'-lantern, yeah. Okay, we can take a look at these. This is just to finish off this volume. We're not going to review these.
I remember this was a miniseries, right?
I own it all. I own it all, baby. These kids trick-or-treating. One of them should have been a skull, and then it could have been the Halloween 3, because it's a pumpkin, a witch, and a skull. 10 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 10 more days till Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
Well, this is right around the time that the movie was out, if I remember correctly. So it's probably likely there is an influence there.
Yeah. And they said, and they did the Silver Shamrock song about 45,000 times in that movie. For sale, we're taking it. Look at Vision. He's in his thing, but he still has his cape, his collar underneath. That's cool.
He's still got his Mandarin collar sticking out.
Love it.
So they move in here. I've read these already. We're not gonna review them. Next one we're gonna review is Spidey.
This is Rich Leonardi's art, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. I'm not sure who the inker is, but definitely him.
Yeah, so I've read these already. Yeah, there's the evil trick-or-treaters.
Jarvis, man. Taking some licks.
Looks like Sam or whatever. You guys see Trick or Treat with Sam, the little guy?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, there's a ghost. Look at that guy, Goat Man or whatever. Friggin'. This is cool, like fighting these demon Garrett characters. Looks like the Marvel series. Marvel series? I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. Look at that. We'll just go through this. I think there's like 3 issues here. Yeah. There's the Wizard. Did he whiz himself? What is going on?
Bill Mantlo. Can you just scroll back a bit, just so we could see the inker? We're just interested who the inker is. Oh, don't know them. Brian Garvey and Ian Aiken. Don't know. But Rick Leonardi, man, he did some great stuff later in the decade. His renditions of the black suit, of Spidey's black suit after Secret Wars, were on fire.
And he did, I believe he did a Cloak and Dagger miniseries.
Yes, absolutely.
After this.
Yeah, totally. I think that's kind of where he made his name. Correct? Classic?
I guess I guess you could argue that. Yeah.
Oh, there's the baby and thingy.
A lot of heavy blacks like Michael Golden.
1 second. Cloak and Dagger. Yeah.
Question, because that's Pietor's and Crystal's baby.
Right.
Has that baby done anything? Like grown up to become?
Yeah, it's somebody.
Wiccan's cousin.
Luna.
Well, as I recall, when the baby's born, it's actually they point out that the baby is actually normal. It's not a mutant or an inhuman. If I remember correctly. But the Inhumans at some point they get exposed to the Terrigen Mist and all that. So maybe they've done that with the character by now. I don't know.
So Havoken and Phantom Outsider say it's Luna. So
Luna. Yeah.
I know nothing of this character.
I think she was in. There was, and chat will know, there was an X Factor comic. Which I really liked. It was Peter David, and it was not the X Factor where he took over Volume 1. It was like where it was Serval Industries or whatever. Remember, it was like way later. And I actually liked that. And I got the entire series in trades, it was like literally, it's just 3. Like it didn't last long. But I actually thought it was really cool. It was Polaris and Quicksilver and all that. And I think Luna may have been in that. I don't remember. I don't know if anyone's read it. It's a modern comic, so it's basically toilet paper for people. But I liked it. I don't hate all modern comics, and now that is not modern anymore. There's a guy, there's a buddy of mine that comes on sometimes with Wrestling with Horror, and he was like saying he was talking about a Scary Movie, and he's like, I said, I don't really like modern comedies. That's what I said. He's like, well, I wouldn't call Scary Movie a modern comedy. It came out in like, whatever, 2000 or something. I was like, I watched Marx Brothers. It's like, oh. So that is modern comedy. It's like, as modern as I get, like maybe like Big Lebowski, that seems like a new movie. Like that's like the last movie I thought was funny. Chat can throw out some comedies and see if I saw them or if I could. Like I hate that. What's the one where they're drunk? Hangover. I hate it. I thought looked like awful garbage, and this guy convinced me to go see it, and then I convinced Sean and Steve to go with me, and then I had to formally apologize to Sean and Steve because I recommended to go, and then the next day in the office I obliterated that guy who told me to go see that movie. I hated Hangover. What's another one? What are all these popular? Oh, American Pie. I cannot despise anything more than that. Oh, except for Jackass, the movie. That is, and I actually paid money for Jackass. I can't believe I paid money. I'll never live that down. I will go to the gates of heaven. They're like, buddy, you got to go to hell for a little bit. You paid money for Jackass. It's like, oh fuck, I didn't think you guys saw that. They're gonna say we see everything. It's like I will have to spend time in hell for that. That was the worst garbage ever. I can't believe it. It's despicable. American Pie is not that bad, but it's pretty awful. But I didn't pay money for that. So I don't know. So yeah, not a fan. I can't think of a comedy that what I don't even know what recent one. Like I like Chevy Chase. I like Fletch and Fletch Lives.
Did you like Superbad?
Nope. I saw I think I saw a few minutes like, yeah, this sucks. So no, any of these ones, man, I don't like any of them. Super bad. No, I don't know. What's another one?
I'm trying to think of another one.
Yeah, we got time. We're just scrolling through this. We're done. We're basically done the comics. So Super bad was good. I don't believe you.
But like I'm more of a Top Secret guy myself.
Yeah, I love Top Secret. I love Big Lebowski.
What about Raising Arizona?
Yeah, I like that. That's old. That's a bit older, right? So those are old. That's okay.
Don't Wake the Baby High. Oh my god.
Hot Dog the movie. Yeah, that's fine. Hot Dog the movie is fine. Yeah. These are the cheesy ones from. I like Airplane.
Yeah.
White Russian? Yes.
What about the Porkies? Like 1 and 2.
Hate them. Hate it.
So any kind of like teen comedy. You know why you hate the teen comedy? Because you love teens? No, yeah, you love horror and they die mercilessly. That's
right. They should have died. Yeah, Porky's would have been better if everyone died.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snakes on a Plane, is that a comedy?
Oh my god, Snakes on a Plane is one of the worst movies ever, but it's enjoyable watch.
No, I like Snakes on a Plane. Yeah, I definitely like that. Yes, it is. Raising Arizona is a bit overplayed. Yeah, it's okay. Love Porky's. Yeah, I don't like any of these teen raunchy comedies. Pretty much, I hate them. They're not funny to me. It's like normally these people just get killed in movies. It's like, but they all live at the end. It's just brutal.
There's one that had me laughing that came.
Oh, I like Fubar. That's new. Fubar is a masterpiece. I don't like Trailer Park Boys though. It's not funny to me. I like Corner Gas. That's a Canadian show. That's really funny.
Did you see Good Boys?
It sounds like I'll hate it. Hold on.
You probably won't like it, but it's the same team behind Superbad. But
that's Good Boys movie.
I laughed my ass off of that movie.
Oh yes, I remember this. Okay, I remember this coming out and seeing it. I thought this looks despicable, so I stopped. Didn't like it. Arnold Fubar. Who's that? I'm talking about Fubar. Effed up beyond all recognition.
Mm-hmm. Arnold had a short-lived streaming show called Fubar.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's Fubar. No, I didn't see that.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember that. No, Fubar, man. Guys, I play these clips every day.
They're all your gifts, man.
All of them. Like,
I recommend you try another sport, like knitting.
And of course the shit in Arnold.
What does that say about me?
I don't know. What does it say?
It says you can shit in my mouth.
In that scene.
Too good.
In that scene, Dean shit his pants in Terry's car, and Terry's like, "Don't shit your pants in the car, man. I'll kick you out of the car." And he's like, "Oh!" And he's all drunk and he shits his pants, and then Terry kicks him out. So they're filming a documentary on these guys, right? And then the guy's like, he goes, "Well, what if I told him to come back in, and then I say something I don't even back it up?" He's like, "What does that say about me?" He's like, "I don't know what this is. It says you can shit in my mouth." I don't know why Fubar. It seems if you watch it, you'll think J-Man will hate this because of the other things that I hate. But I don't know. I love it. I love every second of it. It's great. Those guys are real. Like they're fake. They're actors. Think about that. They're actors. they feel so real throughout that whole movie. It's a mockumentary, right? So it really felt real. Like, and then Fubar 2 is great. And then they had a TV series, and then they had Diener 89. And actually Terry as himself goes around. He does like these things where he's driving with people. So it's Terry. If I could play YouTube, I'd play it here. It's Terry and Bob Odenkirk. So Bob Odenkirk picks up Terry, and he's playing himself. Bob's playing himself. And Terry's like, "Well, you're like in movies and stuff, man. That's all." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah." "Anything I've seen?" And he says, "No." He goes, "Well, I played a lawyer, right?" Because he's Saul. So he's like, "I played a lawyer." And Terry's like, "Whoa, you're a lawyer? You're that's really smart." He's like, "Well, no, I'm not really a lawyer. I just play one." He's like, "Yeah, but you got to be like a real lawyer to like play a lawyer, because like, you know." He's like, "No," he goes, "You don't have to be a real lawyer. You just act." He's like, "Yeah, but how do you know what to say?" He goes, "If you're not a real lawyer, how would you know what to say?" He's like, "Well, the writers tell me." He's like, "What?" He goes, "No." He goes, "Like Rambo's like a real guy. Rambo's a soldier. That's how he knew how to play it so well." He's like, "No, it's just an actor." He's like, "What?" And he's like, "Wait a minute." Then he goes, "Well, then you guys don't really do anything." it's like anyone goes, well, he goes, "You're telling me I could be in a movie?" So he goes, "I have an idea for a movie where there's this guy who's a welder," because he's a welder. He's like, he's a welder. And then Bob Odenkirk's like, "Yeah, maybe like he could be like a pretty good welder, but then there's like this welding competition." And then he goes and Terry's like, yeah. And then he goes and then he has to face off. And then at the end, he becomes the best welder. He's like, "Oh my God." He goes, "How did you make all that up? That's amazing. That sounds like an amazing story." He's like, and Bob Odenkirk's like, "Well, I've seen other movies." So that entire sequence is great. There's a bunch of YouTube stuff. It's all great. I love all of Rambo's fantasy. It's all real. It's all real. Did I see disclosure date? No, Steven saw it and thought it was whatever, so I'm not going.
No.
And both Steves did not. The Council of Steves have spoken.
Yeah, it's a miss.
It just seems like a miss too. I just felt like
it's preachy. It's really heavy, and it relies on coincidences way too much.
Right.
Like they hit you over the head with stuff, and it's like, come on.
I am going to watch that Alien Autopsy documentary that's coming out. Because Alien Autopsy, when that came out, man, we were so pumped the next day at school. We're like, "This is crazy fake, but it's awesome." We're just like, "This is so awesome." I remember we were just dying over it. And then Jonathan Frakes, and the one I watched on TV in Canada had Jonathan Frakes hosting it.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the one because there's many different like people got that footage or whatever. So there's a documentary either out or coming out about the alien autopsy thing. And I watched these guys talking about it, and they're like, "No, it was based on real footage that we saw." What are you talking about? Like, stop it. It's over. We know it's fake. It's like, stop. I love it. I love that it's fake and it's so weird and it's shot so crappily. Like, you'd think that if the government was dissecting this thing, it'd be like super clear shots.
You
right?
would think,
like,
yeah.
Like, why is it all weird and different weird angles? Like, the effects on it are great, though. Like the guy, it looks like a legit good thing. You heard Steve's review? Okay.
Oh yeah. Because we talked about it on Wednesday last week.
Area 57? No, isn't it Area 51?
51.
Then you added a 6.
No, if what you call it, if Wesley Snipes was running it, it'd be Area 57.
Oh my God, Passenger 57 is a great movie. That's a great movie. Wesley Snipes actually made a lot of pretty good movies, like especially like the action ones are good, and even the non some of the non. Like I like the Rising Sun and
Rising Sun was good.
There's a few other ones too. Or White Men Can't Jump, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that movie's funny.
More of a fun.
Ever seen what was it called? New Jack City. Like,
yes, yeah.
Up,
did you guys used to watch Fact or Fiction? I used to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Maybe it was called something different here. I don't know. I don't remember him being on a show called Fact or Fiction, but
yeah. So as Jonathan Frakes hosted, and what it was 5 stories, and then some of them were true, some of them were fake, and then at the end he would reveal which ones were the true ones.
Mm-hmm.
Even the true ones were fake, though. It's like True by whose account? Like, hey, FK, thank you, man, for the super chat. I appreciate that. And for a CT, thank you. I know, yeah, we talked about it. We talked about Klobby. I posted on the socials and everything. I don't know if anyone was doing anything really for it, but my thing is that we mention him every stream. We always dedicate it to him, even if it's something that he doesn't care about. So we're and I'm always linking his channel in all my videos, and no matter what. So keeping it going. Someone hacked his Twitter, which is bullshit, but what can you do? But anyways, thanks for the super chat. How about one of these? We haven't used this one in a bit. Get that in there nicely. And just like a nice relaxing one. There you go. What? Oh yeah, wait a minute. It's Avengers stream. I do have Avengers things. Hold on. Where's my Avengers Iron Man? Yeah, boom. So you should have gotten that first. So I think that is that. Yeah, Wonder Man's. Oh, there's a fourth one in here. There's Magneto.
So this is where it's kind of established that Magneto is Wanda and Pietro's father.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember reading this one. And I have all these. I have all of Vision and Scarlet Witch, the full thing.
And, we kind of skipped over it here, but the issue before, that's the one where, Vision and Wonder Man, they kind of come to terms with one another and kind of begin to form kind of a brotherly almost bond with one another.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was in the last one. This is a pretty cool series. This was like a good fill-in thing series. Like, okay, figure out this Wonder Man stuff. It is like, because Vision was very complicated, and so was Scarlet Witch. So this was the attempt of let's try to make it not as complicated. But then they just make it complicated later anyways. So,
because they have changed it. And Classic, maybe you can correct me if I'm off on this one as well too, where Magneto's not their dad anymore,
right? And
it's the High Evolutionary that kind of dabbled into giving them some of their powers or whatever.
Yeah, I think they've gone through a couple of different sort of iterations. Yeah, and one of them, was like that. I'm not even sure anymore.
You know what they need? They need to get Maury Povich. Get the three of them on a stage. Magneto, you are not the father.
Maury Povich was in Niagara Falls, so we could have asked him.
I missed him. He was at the con?
Yeah.
I know Zach Morris was, which was hilarious.
Yes. What's his name? Mark Paul. No.
Gosselaar.
Yeah. These are all cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the end of this. Yeah, that's on. We're almost done this. Yeah, that's it. We can look at some.
Go back.
Yeah, that Perez.
There you go. Look at that.
No, but go down.
Oh, next this one.
Yeah, there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's the cover for the Avengers Chronicles. I got that.
Nice. This looks like it's painted.
It's I think it's colored pencil.
Right.
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Geraldo was there, not Maury Povich.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Geraldo was there. That's my bad. I just thought, I was like, wait a minute. No, that's not who was there. I was not there. But so anyway, yes, this is cool. Biographies. There you go. And that was volume 21. Wow, pretty good. Masterworks 21. So we are going to do, we'll do a Supergirl open mic or whatever, Supergirl discussion. And I don't know, I may or may not make it open mic depending on how people behave. So when is Supergirl? Oh no, Supergirl's not till 25th.
Mm-hmm. That's not, it's the following week.
Actually, it's 24th, right? Yeah, no.
We're going Wednesday, right?
Yeah, we're going Wednesday. So there won't be a stream, a G.I. Joe stream that week. Oh no, are we going Thursday or when are we going?
Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's 24th.
Yeah, let me just double check, make sure I didn't mess that up. Okay, Cineplex. Yeah, Wednesday, June 24th, 7 p.m. Okay, so that's Wednesday. So there will not be a G.I. Joe stream that Wednesday, so it'll be back. All right, so Supergirl. Glad I checked that because I have it on my calendar as the there we go, Supergirl. All right. So Thursday will be nothing. Okay. Yeah, so maybe we'll do a Supergirl talk on Sunday or something. That'll give people Sunday night. That'll give everybody's. Yeah. This Thursday I'm going to Steve's. So Wednesday we're good. Thursday we're good. Friday we're good. And then next week is Supergirl. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I have like zero. And I was looking, they added more Superman parts apparently, to make it less. I mean, is that going to make it better? So I've been watching Superman and Lois, and the beginning and Lobo, yeah. In the beginning of Superman and Lois season 4, the budget was massively cut, but that made it way better because they dumped all the loser characters. Mm-hmm. It was only about Superman, Lois, and the kids, which is right. Like, there's episodes where it's like Lana's husband's cheating on her, and so it's like, who cares? I don't care about these characters. Lana's okay, and then Lana's kid. She had 2 kids. One kid got the Judy Winslow. Remember when they snapped and one of the Winslow kids got gone? Do you remember?
Oh, right. That's like Richie's older brother in Happy Days.
Yeah. Like Richie's older brother disappeared after that. Was it after the first season? Was that when he went?
Oh, did he even last that long? But you might be right.
Yeah, a lot of these guys were gone.
You might be right.
Well, in Cosby's show, some people, what's her name? Sabrina LaBeouf. What the hell is her name? Sandra. Sandra appeared because there was no Sandra before.
Yeah. And
then she kind of appeared. It's like, oh yeah, there's that daughter. It's like, what? In Princeton? You never mentioned her before.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one Winslow kid is Judy. Judy went to her room and never came back.
You're banished.
You're banished to the black hole. So, anyways, but they're bringing in more Superman. Is that supposed to help it? Because Superman sucks. So it's like, maybe you should have more. Maybe you should have a better story. Why don't they start? And actually, do you guys know this? Is this Supergirl movie a prequel? Because the dog is a little dog.
Well, I think it's in flashbacks
when
she first arrived on Earth.
Oh, and then Woman of Tomorrow. So the main part of the story is after Superman.
Yeah.
But there's flashbacks showing him as a little kid, as a puppy.
Yeah. Like when she first arrived on Earth and all that.
Right. Mm-hmm. And she first arrives on Earth and makes fun of Superman. That's literally in Superman and Lois. At no time does Superman get made fun of. Not once. They don't look down on him. And Lex Luthor. Did you guys watch Superman and Lois or no?
I watched the first 2 seasons and then I just kind of lost interest.
Okay. You can just skip season 3. But watch episode whatever, the last episode of season 3, because the entire thing is Doomsday and him fighting. So they took a lot of liberties. Doomsday is Bizarro Superman mutated. So Lex Luthor got Bizarro and mutated him into Doomsday. And the thing is, it is the Doomsday story where every time you kill Doomsday, he comes back and stronger, and then you can't kill him the same way you did. So it's right. So that's there. And it is just one massive fight. And then everyone just gets their asses destroyed. And then Lex Luthor it's the guy from Sons of Anarchy, I think, or whatever. It's like this, it looks like a biker guy.
Yeah, he's what's his name? He was in Walking Dead as well too.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's the Walking Dead guy. Yeah,
Michael Chudley or something like that.
Yeah, it's the Walking Dead guy. He might not be in Sons of Anarchy. He seems like he should have been though.
No, yeah, definitely.
Anyway, okay, he might be too evil. I'm sitting there thinking, you got to laser this guy. F it. Like I'm saying, like,
Wow.
There's some of these. I was like, whoa, he is like a despicable piece of garbage. And you're just and I was like, oh, okay, it's a hard take. Like he's because like Lex Luthor is a cool villain.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a jokey villain, but serious in the Reeve films. Like he's a jokey villain, but he does have plans that will hurt people.
My favorite Lex is Clancy Brown's.
Yeah, Clancy Brown's good in the cartoon and whatnot.
Because he's on point.
Yeah.
He's not an idiot.
But he's cool in that.
Yeah, he's absolutely cool.
But this guy's just like, you're just like, F this guy. I'm sitting there, I was like, you know what, Superman? F it. Snap his neck right now. Do it now, you loser, Superman. Do it right now. No, but anyways, he's a despicable piece of garbage. And I'm sitting there like, whoa, this guy's really a big scumbag. But shit, like he is a bastard. And then like they get the Doomsday guy. So Doomsday kills Superman in season 3. And then, he dies in the first episode of season 4. It's not a spoiler. Doomsday kills him, right? But they don't kill each other. Doomsday kills him. And then they got to get him back. So now the two, and then the other kid, remember there's the one kid who didn't have powers. Jonathan didn't have powers. He gets powers, of course, because he knew that was going to happen. So it's a spoiler alert. A couple episodes in, he gets powers. So now the two of them have powers.
Now, sorry to interrupt. Like in the final season, wasn't there a different guy playing Jonathan?
Yeah, the one guy stopped or whatever. I don't know what happened. They had changed actors.
Yeah, I never understood exactly what was going on there.
I don't know. It was something. Yeah, but the new guy is fine. And yeah, and then the girl who's in Obsession, she's Lana's daughter. So, she clearly she wouldn't have come back for season 5 or whatever because now she's going to be a bigger star. But her role is better because I couldn't stand her stupid face in the other seasons, but she was way better because what they did was they just now say dialogue to push the story forward. So all of the meandering is gone. So her being like, oh, does Jordan love me or does he love me? I don't know. It's like, God, shut up. But that's gone. So losing their budget made it better because they're like, hurry this up now. If this would have, right? Sorry, go ahead, Classic. Yeah.
I was going to say, and this is something I've pointed out before. A real problem that has kind of crept into superhero shows particularly is that they basically become soap operas.
Yeah.
And this has been, honestly, it's really Smallville that kind of set the template for it.
Yeah.
And because if you look at old shows, most old superhero shows or comic book shows, they have a very small cast. It's very stripped down. I mean, in the Superman show, the George Reese show, you got what? Superman, Lois, Jimmy, Perry. That's about it.
That's it. Yeah.
Batman, you got Batman, Robin, Alfred, Commissioner Gordon.
Aunt Harriet, Gordon, O'Hara. And I mean, O'Hara doesn't do much. Gordon is there just in the first 10 minutes to call them. And Harriet shows up for a couple of comic scenes and that's it.
Yeah, but I mean, Harriet and O'Hara, I think, aren't even regulars. They're just
they're not. Yeah.
Wonder Woman. What do you got? Wonder Woman and
Trevor.
And that's basically it. And even, I know it's not a comic book show, but say $6 Million Man, who you got? You got Steve Austin.
Yeah,
Oscar.
Oscar.
The
and
scientist
Rudy.
guy. Yeah, Rudy, him. And that's
it.
The Flash. What do you got? You got the Flash. You got Tina.
And his buddy at the lab.
Now they've got some other characters like there's some cops and the commissioner and all that, but they're not regulars. They just and over time they just starting really. I mean, actually, you could kind of accuse Lois and Clark of kind of really starting it.
Yeah.
But it really became like bloated with Smallville, especially in the later seasons. In the later seasons, they got like 11, 12 people in the cast. And it's because they just started setting up all these romances and who's dating who and who's in love with who and whatever, feelings in hallways is Nerd Erotic would say. And it's just really made their shows boring. All those CW shows suffer from that.
Classic.
Dude, I'm on my phone half the time. Thank God for iPads and all that, right? Like I've got an iPad and I'm like, I will read wrestling too. I read comics during wrestling because nothing happens except for Triple H, where I never take my eyes off the screen. Right. But like I've been watching even Superman Lois season 4. Even that they just had an episode where it's like, oh, this is like a classic episode where nothing's going on. So I just read my iPad, looked up, oh, Superman's doing something. What's he? Oh, that's cool, and then looked right back down. But like for the most part, it's been pretty stripped down. So it's just the plot moving forward. And yeah, go ahead, Steve. What were you going to say?
No, I was just saying, classic made a good point because I also think the comics are like that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
A lot
the
of modern
comics
comics are
like
just
that
talking
too.
heads.
Yeah.
Right.
So I spoke to a lot of people. We don't have time to get into it today. Maybe we'll get into it on another stream if I have time. If you remind me about the when I was selling. So it's my second time selling in the post-COVID era. Prior to my selling was still, like literally maybe 10, 15 years back when Sean and I were hitting up and selling stuff, and we were making tons of money. Like I'm talking, Sean walked away with $3,000 on a show.
Wow.
I walked away with over $1,000.
Whoa.
Like we were like heavy hitters, and this was us being cheap because people were buying big. Now they're browsing, and I sell stuff. I was telling Steve was there to see this, and so you saw me.
Yep.
I was selling like crazy, but all my stuff is really cheap. So my target audience is literally if the guy wants it. Someone came by, he's like, "Oh, I love Wolverine." Oh my god. All my comics were $1 or $2 per comic, but in mashed. So you had to buy. So it's like, I don't know, like Return of Wolverine. So it's like 4 issues or 5 issues. So it was like, $20 or something, for the whole thing. So that one's a little bit more. It wasn't exactly $2, but like I had Spawn comics. So I had like Gunslinger, let's say 1 to 30 for $70. So it's like a couple of bucks an issue, and you got like a stack. I was selling all of Future State, DC Future State, the entire event, $100. It's like the stack is enormous. So if somebody bought that but here's what happens: the people are like, I don't want it, don't care. Then the one goes like, Future State, oh wow, I missed almost all of it, 100. That guy, but I have to find the exact guy. It wasn't just like people would come up. Do you have any Spider-Man? No, that's sold. Spider-Man and Wolverine sold out instantaneously. I made $200 before the doors opened from other people buying from me, who then probably flipped it. And then the guy across from me always takes my stuff and flips it. And he tells me, he's like, I'll never flip it on the same convention. I was like, dude, you could flip it right now in front of my face. I don't care. No one's going to take it. I know they're not taking this stuff. Mm-hmm. I was selling, and here's the other thing. Parents brought their kids. This kid picked up a Spider-Man toy. Oh, Spider-Man. I said, kid, it's $1. I'll get, $1. Parents were like, oh, I don't know. What are you effing kidding me right now? You brought your kid wants $1 Spider-Man toy. They said no to it. Fucking in front of my face. It's like, really? I almost said, you know what, kid, you could have it. I was going to just say you can have it. This other kid came. There, I had what's that? The Spider-Verse nonsense. I don't like those movies. Right. So Scorpion, and it's got those weird legs or whatever. So I had the Scorpion toy from that. This kid was begging his dad to get these Archie comics that actually my wife gave me to sell. $10. It was like the full story. It was Archie getting married. $10, the whole story. It's like 7 or 8 issues. The dad finally bought it for him. And the kid was playing with Scorpion. Like, well, this is so cool. I said, kid, you can just have that. I just gave it to him. Now I was going to give Spider-Man to the other kid, but the parents were, no, let's just go. I was like, you know what? F it. I don't like Spider-Verse. Sorry. It sucks. And the second movie is like horrendous. The first movie is somewhat tolerable. That's my review of Spider-Verse is somewhat tolerable. And the second one, absolute garbage. The first 1 hour of the second movie might be the worst thing ever filmed. It's just like, what is happening? It's like, oh, look, Miles is late for school and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I've seen this before. I saw this in the last movie. Like, I get it. He's like Peter. He's late and everything. Yeah, but what makes him special then? He's just the same as Peter Parker. I don't know. Anyways, and the animation, to me, if I would have saw that, like if I'm watching Akira or Ghost in the Shell and that kind of goofy animation happens, I'm like, is the DVD broken? Like, put the disc back in. No, it's still, what the hell's going on? It's like, it's all choppy and shit. It's supposed to be, oh, isn't that cool and stylish or not? It looks like shit. I don't get it. And they made Spider-Man $29.99 the bad guy.
Which is so ridiculous.
So Steve, I was trying to figure this out.
You're gonna torture me now by having
no. I was trying to figure this out.
Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah, I was trying to figure this out with Spider-Man. Oh, what was the thing? He has 4,000 villains. You're doing Across the Spider-Verse, which means you can take any villain there's ever been, ever, and you made 2099 the bad guy. The only reason I even saw the second movie was for Spider-Man 2099, because I like that character. I think he looks awesome. The voice was what's his face, that guy who's the Poe or whatever. I thought this might be a good fit for this guy, right? I was like, this is a great fit. Yeah, and then they made the bad guy. I was so upset.
It's Moon Knight, actually.
It's Moon Knight. Yeah. It was that. That was.
Yes, that's. I love him as an actor too. So you know what? Just clicked in my head because we've had these conversations before. Spider-Man is arguably the best rogues gallery in all of comics,
and the best looking character.
So if you're going across the Spider-Verse, why don't you have the Spider-Men or Spider Peoples fight all of the Doctor Octopuses or all of the Green Goblins from across the universes? That would have been amazing. And then you can have them break off into teams and fight them in different universes and almost make it like a quest thing or whatever.
Sure.
And that would have been, because now you can play with like all of the different iterations of the villains, and that would have been cool. Because like if you're gonna have multiple Spider people, you're gonna have multiple Dr. Octopus and multiple Venoms and multiple Carnages. And it's Sony, so you could use all the characters. They don't there's no embargo on any of them.
Like, why would you use 2099? And then here's the other thing. In the movie, they made fun of Ben Reilly.
They make fun of Peter too.
They made fun of Peter too.
The denigration of Peter.
Yeah. You're right. They made fun of Peter. So that's really the first point. In the second one, they made fun of Ben Reilly. I'm like, without Ben Reilly, this Spider-Verse doesn't exist because he's the first fake Spider-Man. So you've got a universe of fake Spider-Man, but you're making fun of the first fake Spider-Man, without which there would be no other fake Spider-Man. So WTF is that? Why didn't they have 2099 Scarlet Spider, the real Spider-Man, Miles Morales, right? Spin. Even what's
Gwen, whatever.
Gwen or whatever. That's your team. And then instead they have these random characters. Like, who are these loser characters? Like, pick the cool Spider-Man. Noir can be on the team. He could put him on the team. Spider-Man Noir can be on that. So that's your 6-person team. Why any of these weird fake ones? It's like, oh, look, there's this one. Nobody cares. And then they could fight, as you said, maybe Doc Ock or someone goes together and do it like Jet Li, the one.
I was thinking the same thing.
Jet Li. So maybe Venom figures out that if he kills another Venom in another universe, he gets that he gets the energy of that.
The energy.
And just copy that story, because actually the Jet Li, the one or whatever, that was a very cool idea, that there's these multiverses, but if you kill yourself in one, you get your energy or whatever. Just steal that idea, because who cares? Nobody's going to know, except for me and Sean. We're going to be like, hey, that's the Jet Li movie. We're going to be the only 2 people that know that. So just steal that. And imagine Doc Ock figures out that, hey, if I kill myself in the other universe. So Doc Ock Prime, the real Doc Ock, our Doc Ock Prime, figures it out and he kills everybody. That'd be cool. Or he doesn't have to be Doc Ock. If you want, pick Venom, or pick a different guy. Like, I don't know, like who's another Sandman or something.
I would love to have seen Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, all the different iterations of goblins, a classic goblin, an armored goblin, right? Like you could have done, even if you think that goblins played out, pick one of the other 58 ones that are really cool that he's got.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. And the animation just is weird. It just, like, I remember I saw it in the theater in IMAX. I thought, this is like, it looks cool for a few minutes, and you're like, like, and then I own them both on 4K, because you know how it is with me. And then I was excited. I was kind of excited for part 2. I was like, well, let's do part 2. And then it was so long. And then there's a cliffhanger. Like, well, where's part 3? Where is part 3? Is that even coming out?
It's next year, 2029, actually.
Like, why is it?
I know, because it takes a long time to make.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know exactly what happened, but they had, I think, largely gotten pretty far on the film, and then for some reason they just scrapped it and started over. and I'm not clear on why or what happened, but that delayed the film for a few years.
Big time. I know everyone likes it, Rogues, but not me. I like Akira. Have you seen Akira?
Phantom Outsider's got a good point. Multiple variations of this.
Oh, that's genius, buddy. We're ending on that. That's what should have happened. We're gonna end on that. Phantom Outsider, you've done it again.
Wallop and Web Snappers, Phantom Outsider, Wallop and Web Snappers.
I love it. Yeah, no, we're ending on that comment. That was the comment. Thanks, guys, for being here. I appreciate it. You guys are great. We'll see you on Wednesday for G.I. Joe.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.